Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with another episode of The Fate of the World. Our Monday group has realigned and to fight once again. As always, I am but a player in today's session, so from here, I will let the wonderful Alpha Wolf DM take it.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to yet another episode of The Fate of the World. Here we are joined by our ragtag group of misfits. Though, I'm sure as you can see, we are down to players, as I do have a very saddening news. Our wonderful companion, Mona, will no longer be joining us in our videos due to the sheer fact of real life situations that have came up. As I
My
also will
source
not
of
disclose.
spells!
Mona
My source of
will not be
spells!
able to join us again. Damiana, however, is a no-show today. So, in the comment section, boo,
Shit on him.
Damiana, boo.
Shit on that bitch.
Everybody boo this man.
Boo.
We understand here in the group that sometimes life can become very unexpected. Things can happen. So we definitely do not hold in any way, shape, or form any ill will or issues to Damiana. Hopefully, Damiana will be able to show up today. But as of right now, we are going to go ahead and continue in today's session.
Alpha,
I would like...
real quick, if you wouldn't mind, I want to remind for both my and for both the Zini's recording, hey, all you beautiful bastards at home, make sure to hit a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I keep forgetting to put this early in the video, and apparently, statistically speaking, it makes 90% of you fuckers subscribe more often. I don't know why you need to be told to do it, but you should fucking do it, shouldn't ya? That being said, Alpha,
Exactly.
take it from
And
here.
on that note,
Do it for my
on that note,
mom.
make sure you put hashtag Damiana sucks in the comments or Damiana is late. You know, just really get
Let's
into
get
this.
Let's get that hype train going, yeah. Hashtag
Get
Damiana
it
sucks
going, guys.
in the chat, in
We
the
should roll the-
comments, everything.
Hashtag roll the god die.
Don't tempt me.
For the one who constantly...
For Damiana.
It's, like, it's so funny that the one person who constantly is like, roll the die on him, he was a minute late, roll the die on him. Now he's not nowhere to be seen. Who's gonna get the god die now?
I know, right?
Oh, rolled off. God, stop rolling off. Thank you.
Never.
He dies. He's dead. Yeah, he's gone.
I'm placing it with the number up, so I know what the number it is. So if Damian does show up, it's there. Which, by the way, I'll state this to everyone here. This is a 60-sided D20. This is what I punish players with. For example, in my Friday group, we have a player whose character is a squirrel who has large human feet.
Legas.
Liga.
Because he decided to fuck around and find out.
That's
It's also how Damiana, who was once Damien, is now Damiana. But, as I do try... Yes. So as I do try to keep up with this, I will be requesting for each individual to introduce themselves as well as their class and race. So, we will start with Brood. Please tell us your character.
I am Brood Brawn. I am a dwarven dragonborn, also known as a bearded dragonborn. I am a cleric of the forge, and I am a bard of creation. I am about 3 feet tall, a little shorter than your average dwarfs, and I am 300 pounds, so I am a rolling stone of a character.
And I will state this to everyone. Brood literally had to beg me to allow him to play this race and this character due to the fact that in my world there are no dragons. Indeed. Shocking, because the game is called Dungeons and Dragons, but in my world there's no dragons, so haha.
So you
Aye.
broke the game.
And he's been very
So
giving.
So
You broke
next,
the game.
we will introduce Daniel. Daniel, please introduce your character, race, and class.
Okay, so Daniel Vance is a abyssal demon. Oh, um, give me 1 second. I'll go to someone else for right now.
Oop, bad connection.
Okay.
It would appear that we have a bad connection with Daniel, so we will move on from Daniel and go to someone else. Farin. Please introduce your character, race, and class.
Hello, everyone. My name is Faerun Silent Crest. I am a tiefling, and I am a ranger with the subclass of hunter. So I'm the bitch that stays in the background and shoots arrows and causes chaos.
Next, we will go to Zara while I move off camera real quick to pick up my daughter's mess.
Ooh,
Hello, everybody that is here. I am Zara. I am a tiefling rogue. I am also a thief. I'm the one that picks locks. I'd say a lot better than Damiana does, but we don't really talk about that. We don't want to hurt his feelings. But I'm a very useful asset to the team. I'm very purple.
It's funny that both of our thieves are purple. Is that like, are we stereotyping purple people? Poor
I mean,
Thanos. Poor Thanos.
am I a thief? Am I a thief?
Oh no.
Poor Thanos.
I did post up your picture, right?
Yes, you
Zara?
did. Yes.
Okay, good. Want to make sure. All right, and then as of right now, until Daniel does come back, we will move on to Isadora.
Hello. I am Isadora Lotus Light. I am a half fae druid with a subclass of Circle of Spores. And unlike my two friendly thief companions, I'm very green.
I just had a realization like a motherfucker. Isadora is a circle of spores. You're a fucking necromancer? Oh my
Yes,
god,
I
I am just realizing this. You have not done any necromancing. Oh my god! I thought you were like, like a chill druid, like you were like one of the nature. I mean, obviously they're all nature lovers, but you're the dead one. I didn't even. Your character doesn't give me those vibes at all.
I know, that's the point.
God, when Brood realizes that, it's gonna be wild because he's seen necromancy before and he's not the biggest fan, so it's gonna be a fun interaction.
Daniel, is everything good now?
Yes, I had to take a phone call. It was my pharmacy calling me back.
Not a problem at all. So let's go ahead and introduce your character, and we'll slide right on in to the game.
I just want to say it would have been funnier if you would have said it was Alpha's mom,
Okay.
Daniel.
As I was
Just
Anyway.
saying.
But as I was saying, Daniel Vance is an abyssal demon. His horns are this aqua color. He has this brown purplish hair. That's short. He wears a crop top and sweatpants, and he's tan-skinned as well as muscular. He's got claws and teethers. So Daniel is a Path of the Wild magic barbarian as well. So crazy things happen.
Daniel Vans, wielder of the Vans. Wielder of the Vans. Right. I definitely have to get this up.
And for all you viewers at
All right,
home,
so-
this is Daniel.
With all of that out
Isadora?
of the way, as 3
Zara,
individuals are currently muted.
Faerun again, Daniel again,
Is everyone
and my character is gone for some reason.
I'm muted because
Alright.
my vape is extremely loud.
I was
Do
talking
you
to
want to hear
stream.
this all session?
Oh, okay. I have no idea. I had no idea what was going on. I went to pull something up on my screen, look over. 3 of you are muted, and it's
No,
like,
Well,
I was talking to stream because I was like I didn't show I was showing everyone's face cams as they were doing introductions, and I was just saying the names of the characters as I was clicking through the images for everyone to know.
What he told you about me was a lie.
no, it
It's all
wasn't.
lies.
So, with introductions out of the way, we are gonna finally get started. Last we left off, a ragtag group of adventurers had finally made their way into the tribe of Omega. Upon entering into the tribe, having seen several movements from outside of the wagon, within the forested area, our ragtag group of adventurers had approached the tribe of Omega, meeting a rather lovely young woman by the name of... What was her name? Zara? The woman they met outside?
The woman that they met, her name, you've already forgot it? When she was as pretty as she was, her name was Fern.
Thank you. You are also referring to someone who has a brain damage disability from the military called acute memory loss.
Stop making fun of Adam Sandler's girlfriend.
It was there that Rothgar, in his dire wolf form, had made his way into the tribe while everyone else was sitting outside talking. Upon entering into the tribe of Omega, they saw Rothgar with children all over him, where once he has been rather quiet and silent and stern and cold, all of a sudden seeing children clambering all around him and a woman kind of ruffling his hair a little bit, and then telling him that she was going to get him some food to eat.
Bear in mind, he was in direwolf form. People weren't just walking up to a wolf man and just children petting him as well as a random lady. He was looking like a direwolf.
Yes, but it does appear that they knew who he was.
Yes.
The group of adventurers, with Damiana going invisible, had made their way up to the Jarl's tent to speak with Jarl Muldrick. Upon entering in, the group of adventurers had a bit of conversing with Jarl Muldrick as he grabs his, yes, large, with a reach capability, great axe. This is a homebrewed item. Many things in my world are homebrewed. Please do not hate me in the comments. Everything was going rather smoothly, in a sense, somewhat, up until Damiana and Farron had noticed off to the right, within this very open tent, off to the right, they had seen a closed curtain separating what looks to be a room that they were unsure of what was in there. Damiana, playing tiptoe with the curtain, I went in, I went out, I went in, I went out, unsure of what the fuck he wants to do. Farron decided, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm gonna look in. Both individuals rolling really well for their stealth. However, the Wolfborn within the other side of the tent, within the room, had rolled a natural 20 in perception. As soon as Farron pokes her head in, she is met with the tip of a short sword as it cuts, very minimal cut, but cuts along her face. And the tip now pointed directly at her head. It is also to be mentioned that the female Wolfborn, had 3 children clinging to her legs. Farron was instructed to back away, where the Jarl had noticed this, commanding everyone to get on their knees as two wolf-born guards from either side of the entrance stepped in, wielding heavy claymores. Farron knelt with her allies, as Damiana was grabbed, thanks to the natural 20, and thrown towards the rest of their allies. I won't go into too much detail, but thanks to amazing dice rolls brought on by Farron, as well as Brood, and a few other individuals as well, the execution of Farron and Damiana was stayed. It was there that the Jarl had made his way over to his throne, and he sat down, instructing the rest of the party members to approach and to tell him more about the truth, their reason for being there, which is the investigation of where the Jarl of the Alpha tribe, Jarl Grognok's family horn is. And do bear in mind, listeners, that Jarl Muldrick and Jarl Grognok are indeed brothers.
Mhm.
So, with that long-winded explanation and recap out of the way, as you all now stand, the guards were now behind you all at the entrance, along with the wife of the Jarl and her children, standing at the curtains off to the right, motioning for the children to enter into the room as she closes the curtains, and just stands there, wielding her arms crossed, wielding the short sword with the flat of the blade against her shoulder and breast. Yeah, the Jarl then instructs all of you to approach, waiting to hear from any one of you on a much more open explanation of your dealings and what you are here for, whatever questions you have. Who would like to go first?
I mean, it feels fitting that maybe Brood. Oh, I see someone's hand.
Yep. Daniel, yes?
Go first for what?
To explain, to figure out why they are there, what their purpose is, why he's being accused, so on and so on.
Yeah, I think Brood and Daniel can handle it. Brood and Daniel,
We do.
teamwork.
There's something we definitely need to also Alpha. You forgot to mention that at some point in time, Daniel just randomly turned into a chicken, and as at the current moment, Daniel is still a chicken. So we have to handle that first.
Daniel is no longer a chicken.
Okay, so but how does the Jarl react to seeing the chicken just suddenly turn into a demon?
Well, I'll explain. See, Daniel entered the tent and then turned into a chicken.
Yeah, so the Jarl already saw Daniel as, with horns and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Jarl sees this plume of smoke appear around Daniel as a chicken, and all of a sudden Daniel is just kind of standing there. I will say the plume of smoke happens as Daniel's in the midst of going cluck, cluck. So Daniel will go cluck, poof, cluck.
And I look at
just looks around like, the fuck?
I look at Daniel and I'm like, you got this. And I'm going to go over to Farron and Damien and I'm going to provide a mental support while Daniel can explain to the Jarl.
Okay.
All right. And I will say this also, anyone that wants to chime in, you are more than welcome to, if you so wish.
Nah. Oh,
Okay.
oh well.
Take it away.
I will look at Moldrick, was it? Moldrick?
Yes. Jarl Moldrick.
Yarl Mordrick. Moldrick.
Mold Rick. Mold Rick. Moldrick.
Moldrick. Moldrick. Okay, that's what it is. I don't know why I was saying it weird,
It's okay.
but I shall look at Jarl Moldrick as. Are we sitting or are we standing?
You're standing.
You're standing. Okay. Would you like to sit down and talk, or do you want to just keep standing? Because I could do either way.
He's currently sitting in his throne. He just stares at you, waiting for an answer.
Right. Okay. So, uh, let me get my thoughts straight. So, the reason why you are suspected in stealing the horn is because apparently no one else knows about the horn, except for a few people. Right? Right? That's right, right? Because the Jarl's brother was like, oh, well, he knows about the horn, and he knows about the passageway. So you know about the passageway, you know about the horn.
Of course I know. I grew up in that tribe. It's this very same tribe that our father had raised us in.
And we asked beforehand if there were any other leads as to what could have happened to the horn, and unfortunately, there were no other leads, apparently.
So according to you, let me get this straight. According to you, there is no other suspects other than
Seriously.
myself.
See, when you do that voice, it fucking scares the shit out of me, and I don't know what to do.
Zara's gonna jump in and she's gonna look at Jarl Moldrick and say, we mean no offense to you at all, but it seems only not very many people knew about the horn. So you being of a different tribe as to your brother is, and knowing of the horn, we didn't know if maybe there may have been some bad blood between you both, and that may have been why, or a reason that you could have taken it like a form of motive. It was no offense to you, but just following up every avenue that we can find.
Yes.
Brood, you raised your hand?
Yeah, I got out of character question. From my memory, I thought the horn was well known, just its location and the tunnel was hidden. As far as I remember, I thought the horn was like it's like a trophy to them and everyone knew about it. So it's not like it's a hush hush thing. It's only specifically the tunnel that nobody knew about. Or am I wrong, DM?
No,
Yeah. I was more
the
thinking of like a worldwide thing. I doubt everyone in the whole world knows, oh yeah, have you heard of the Horn of Alpha Tribe? Like,
Okay.
it's not going to be a major thing. It's going to be something that's major to the tribes in that region,
Okay.
but not as in the world as a whole.
All right, because I just wanted to clarify, because the way it sounded like we were talking like no one, like no other even people in the tribe would know about it. Like there could be greedy people in the tribe, obviously, like who wanted to covet it.
No,
but
that's
it's like
my
a motive
mistake.
as well.
Hold on. Let's not talk all over each other. Go ahead, Daniel.
Well, I'm saying I might have made a mistake on my wording, or I didn't understand completely. But sometimes I forget.
You're totally fine. I will state this, that it is actually a well-known artifact. Due to the fact that it is in fact an artifact. There is a reason why it is well known. If you guys are ever able to figure it out, you can. However, the tunnels, that's what was secretive.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh,
do you know if anyone has visited the tribe over time? Anybody suspicious or anything that you could have seen?
Before he answers, I will ask, which tribe are you referring to?
Alpha. I'm referring to Alpha because he was at Alpha before, and that's where the
It's,
horn, mainly stayed.
as far as I'm concerned, there has never been any suspicious individuals. If that is what you're referring to. Actually, unless my brother was able to fucking get rid of him, there is one person that I myself disdain with a purpose. That shaman, the Wendigo.
question, DM.
I've never.
And
What's up?
more?
So I've been thinking about this for a minute, and I know Brood would think about it too. On the map that we were given for like going around and everything, this place that we see on the map we see players wise, the institution. Do we know any? Does that place show up on the map? Like, is it known, or is that like a hidden place? Okay, cool. Then. Is there any public info we would know about that place? Because that's also been something in my mind. Like, maybe these people are like to blame.
Actually, you would know of the institution. All of you would, because
Okay.
Mona, when she was with you all,
Oh.
had studied within the institution.
And they love magic artifacts. Okay, that means Brood would definitely. Okay, so then in character, while we're all talking about this, I would turn over and I would say, I've been stewing on this for a minute, you all, and has like, do we know what happened to Mona? Did Mona just like leave during this or something, or like is Mona still with us?
Mona had received received a message from the message spell, from the spell message, from one of her professors within the institution.
Okay.
Requesting her aid in teaching some classes.
Okay.
Some of the magic that she has learned.
Okay, so she's a disembarked then, so she's gone. Okay, so yeah, I say, that Mona fellow who joined us for a bit but had to leave, they claim to be from this institution place, and I don't get any bad vibes from them particularly, but from what they said, it's a place of magic studies and of idolization of the such. And while I love my magic, they seem maybe to be kind of fanatics in some aspect. Maybe, and please do not old Moldrick if I'm overstepping bounds. If you have a treaty with the folk, please do not allow me to offend, but do you think there's any chance they had something to do with this?
As you refer to him as Moldrick, you see him raise his great axe up and slams the hilt onto the ground, kind of almost causing a thunderous echo throughout the tent. You would also notice the two guards as that happens. They immediately stiffen and like almost go to an attention formation. As the Jarl looks at you and says,
While you all are here, you will refer to me as Jarl. You are nothing and have no right to refer to me by my own name. Is that clear?
As
He's so scary.
as he slams the sword down, it triggers Brood being a soldier himself, and Brood along with the wolves does the same thing, stiffens to the saluting stance, ready at attention, and says, "Aye, Captain. Sorry, Captain. I mean, I Jarl. Sorry, Jarl." kind of showing his military background a bit, like his fear of his past captain, someone who resides in his memory quite often. And he says, I'm very sorry. That is my disrespect. Jarl, do you think there is anyone suspicious or anything suspicious about the institution? Maybe they had something to do with this incident.
As far as I'm concerned, the institution is not to blame for something like this. They would never risk an all-out war with the Alpha and Omega tribes,
That makes sense. Yeah.
risking the lives of such so-called innocent humans within.
Yeah, I definitely, yeah, that feels like, yeah, that's a good explanation. All right, Brood will respond. Aye, there's one other person that has dwelled on my mind. You spoke of the Wendigo, but the Jarl of the Alpha tribe, his son, has come with us. He is outside, apparently with some elven woman he knows. He strikes me as a bit suspicious, though I have no...
Immediately, as you mention Rothgar, he shoots to his feet, while also the Jarl's wife, having her arms crossed with her short sword, she immediately takes a step forward, arms immediately uncrossing, as the Jarl looks at you and says,
Rothgar's here! Guards!
and Nord Marion, he will say,
Guards, find Rothgar and bring him here now!
Rude,
as the
what
guards
did you
immediately
do?
slam their as the guards immediately slam their
Not
chests
us.
and
He's gonna
rush
get
out.
Rothgar. I don't give a fuck about that dude. I don't like that dude. Brood looks at him like,
That's gonna help our situation. Now
That's
he's
not gonna
pissed.
help us for shit.
We were getting him to chill.
if he thinks he's suspicious as well, then I'm inclined to agree with him because I also think he's suspicious, and this makes me kind of think that he as well does too.
Maybe
You
you're
have
suspicious.
Listen here. You have no idea what you just did, and I am all for it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's
I
not.
will-
He didn't say anything about us. He said go get Rothgar. He didn't say imprison these fuckers. I don't give a fuck about that dude. I don't like him that much, to be honest. He's a dick. He's been mean to us left and right. He pissed at me, or he kicked snow at me. He pissed on me too.
Unnecessary.
What did you
Immediately,
do?
Not necessary.
Just about
at
as
all.
soon as the Wolfborn guards leave, they return. Rothgar now fully in his humanoid form. They push Rothgar into the tents. As he turns and kind of snarls at them while they brandish their claymores. They both grab him one on each side of the back of his neck by the scruff of his neck
No.
and the tuft of his hair as they rush him to the Jarl and slamming him down onto the ground onto his knees. For the folks at home,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
No.
I will state this. I have to.
I am not sorry in the slightest bit. I have been suspicious of this dude since minute one, since the second he was standing next to the Jarl as the Jarl was talking about shit. I was like, nah, this dude gives me the worst vibes of anyone potential. Even the Wendigo, who was creepy as fuck. Well, Brood hasn't met though, so obviously he doesn't know about the creepy Wendigo. But I don't like this dude.
So, for the folks at home, this is Rothgar. This is what Rothgar looks like. And Brood is trying to get him killed.
No, I am not trying to get him killed. Also, if he gets killed this easily, the Jarl was a fucking idiot for sending him with us. That's not on us. If this is that easy for him getting killed, he shouldn't have been here. Not my fault. Not my fault. Dumb Jarl.
Listen, we don't touch my fucking puppy, okay? We don't do that.
I am willing to go to war for Rothgar.
I am not.
Exactly.
He has pissed on me and kicked snow at me twice. I'm good.
Exactly.
Let him die.
Hold on, he
You
never
deserved
pissed on
it.
you.
Yes, he did.
He never pissed on you.
Maybe be a little nicer to him.
He
He's
didn't.
never pissed on
He
you.
didn't directly piss on me, but he pissed near
Did
me,
he
and
piss in your direction?
and it splashed on me. He didn't piss on me, but it still splashed on me, and I'm still mad about it. Okay.
So, so yes, this is Rothgar. You know, some people can simp in the
Puppy.
comments and everything of how adorably and hot he looks.
Adorable? He doesn't look adorable. He looks sexy and like he'd dom me in 2 seconds. Look at that 6-pack right there, bro.
I can
Did
promise
see
you.
that shit?
I can promise you, a guy like that, the only thing he's doming is a creatine bottle and sweaty other dudes at the gym. I can promise you.
He's a wolf.
Just anyone with a body like that. I said the 6-pack. What you were describing.
Does Wolfgar do
So-
CrossFit with the other wolves?
Unrealistic male body standards.
No, he usually works out alone in the forest.
Sad
Good
boy
for
hours.
him.
Sad boy hours.
I
Damn.
work out with him alone in the forest.
Oh my
Where
god.
are
I'm
you?
done. And I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I cannot
I'm
sleep.
so sorry.
I cannot
Go on.
dream tonight.
And let's just add on to that hashtag brood fucked up.
I don't care.
It is now emo hours for Rothgar.
It
All right,
is.
so as Rothgar kind of pushes himself up, still on his knees, he looks up at the Jarl.
His uncle.
You all hear from him as he says, which I think this is the first time you guys hear from him. As he says, "Hello, uncle." Is at this point in time, you're all holding his great axe. And kind of lifts it up, lets go, and then grabs it again as it begins to fall. Grabs Rothgar by his throat, slowly lifting him to his feet. Rothgar doesn't seem to fight, shows no aggression. And then the Jarl places his hand on his shoulder as he says,
I see my advice on trading has done you good, Rothgar.
Oh, thank God.
I
okay,
knew
he's
it.
not gonna die.
I knew it. There's no way he would send his son if he died that easy. See, guys, there's nothing. So he's not even okay.
Shut up! You endangered my fucking puppy. I don't want to hear it
No.
from you, 4-foot motherfucker.
I didn't say. Hey, I'm 3 foot. Thank you for the 4 extra foot. But
3-foot motherfucker. Nobody gives a shit. You're a tiny ass little insecure
Hey,
bitch. Just because this guy got a 6-pack don't mean you can shit on him, okay?
I like. Hey,
Listen.
Moldrick's got a 6-pack, and I ain't shitting on that.
I know, so don't shit on his 6-pack.
No, this makes this brood no longer. This pretty much quells my suspicions. If this is how Rothgar responds to his nephew, I'm no longer suspicious. Whatever. He's just a dick. He's not a traitor. Too bad.
well, reverse that. The Jarl is Rothgar's uncle.
That's what I. Yeah. You get what I mean.
I understood you got it mixed up, so
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. to
You
help
get
you
what
out
I mean.
with
This quells my suspicions. If this is how he's reacting to him, then yeah, all is good. He's not. He's just a dick. He's not a traitor. Too bad. I really want him to be a traitor.
He will then begin speaking to Rothgar in Nordmarian. Now, remind me, other than your comprehend languages, because I do remember, as well as Daniel, you know Nordmarian. Okay, so the two of you understand as the Jarl asks him,
Did you acquire the information that I had asked?
Rothgar simply just gives a nod.
Do you at least have a location as well?
Again, Rothgar will nod. As the Jarl kind of looks to all of you. As he says,
Can they be trusted? Or are they as idiotic and imbecile as they portray themselves to be?
Rothgar will then kind of turn his head and he looks to each one of you. All he does, he gives a simple nod. The Jarl will give a nod and kind of motions for him to go hug his aunt. As Rothgar will walk away, make his way over to the Jarl's wife. That wasn't supposed to be her name, but I guess Veronica? Weird. I thought it was something else. Anyways, as he embraces his aunt, who sheaths her short sword, the Jarl will look at you all once more.
If there's anyone that I myself suspect, it would be the Wendigos. I fear that my brother has a, shall we say, spy within his tribe. Deep within the mountains, there is a pack of Wendigos. My suspicion is that the Wendigos are what stole the horn. Tell me something, ingrates. What do any of you know of Wendigos?
Can I make a history check because of my background being the haunted one?
Yes, you most certainly can, and I will allow, because of that background, an advantage.
I think the most Brood would know is superficial tales. Is it Wendigos the same creatures that cannibalize their race within certain areas become cursed?
I don't know shit.
Is that
Yes.
is
That was a very low roll.
that's
Even
the
with
that's
advantage.
like the common folklore for it. So yeah, that's all I would know
Yeah.
then. Yeah. So I would just say they are creatures who have cannibalized within realms of very bad spirits. I don't know much, but I know they are cursed individuals. Correct?
Before he does answer, Daniel, I will ask, do you wish to use an inspiration?
Yeah, I'll use inspiration.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than before.
A 13. Okay.
Yeah.
You would know just about as much as what Brood had mentioned, as well as these creatures, these Wendigos, who have been cursed in being one through cannibalism.
You said we're supposed to get through a Wednesday?
Due to having been starving out in the wild, resulting to cannibalism because they have nothing else to do.
You said it's supposed to start snowing for my phone.
It was because of that that they became cursed. They have the ability to mimic voices
Ooh.
and shapeshift into other animals. Very similar to Skinwalker.
Okay. Yeah, Brew does not know that. Yeah. Yeah, all he knows is the common knowledge.
That is what you know.
Yeah, Daniel.
Okay, I will explain that. I'm not gonna repeat the whole thing because, time sake. But I will explain that to the Jarl. That I know that.
Okay. He'll give a nod as he says,
That it would appear you know a fair amount. Within the mountains, there is a cave. Within this cave are the Wendigos. Go in, slaughter them, If you have to, slaughter their leader, the king of the Wendigos of the North. Once you do,
Anthony told me he weighs.
should be able to find the horn within.
And with that, he'll kind of make his way over to the table that has the large map. And he'll point to this location right here.
Okay.
I heard the 60 part right.
I was about to ask, does he mean the mountains by Sanctum Memoriam, or does he mean the mountains next to the tribe of... So he means the mountains next to the tribe. Okay, tribe of Omega.
Is he that big?
Oh,
Yes?
sorry. Go ahead. Question out of character. Do we know what the leader looks like?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
When you are finished, I would like to ask in
Yeah, no,
character
He's a big dude.
if they could potentially let us know when we would know what the leader, like how we would know. Wow, words are really hard. I'm so sorry. I would like to ask in character at some point when you are finished. Isadora would like to ask. You mentioned if we have to, slaughter the leader. How do we know when we've found the leader? What will they look like?
You can actually go ahead. I was indicating that he was pointed it out. So you are welcome to ask that question.
Okay. You mentioned that you would like us to slaughter all of them and the leader. How will we know when we've come across the leader? And can you tell us what they look like?
The normal Wendigos within the mountain wears no armor, no clothing. More easier for them to blend in with animals. The king of the Wendigos, however, is different. He does not shape change like the others. He is what you would call the first.
So pretty much
He
you'll...
wears,
Oh. Go ahead, sorry.
he wears armor, a cloak of fur on his back that he took from the hide of my brothers and sisters. His face is not like other Wendigos, elongated. It is more human-like. But the antlers are massive. He does brandish and wield a rusted sword. But do not underestimate it.
Brood, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say basically it's a when you see him, you'll know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a oh yeah, he gonna look different than the rest situation.
He gonna look a little different.
He gonna look a little different there, yeah, because Bobby old boy, buddy boy. Woo-wee! Let's
He
go.
gonna look a little weird.
He gonna
a
look.
little funky.
Oh my god, you gonna look a little weird, yeah, you. Fuck it, I'm gonna die.
I would like to, real quick, out of character, DM, I hope that you don't mind if this is okay. I should have asked before I did it. I
mind.
did just take notes put them. Is that okay?
If you can put them in the notes, in the notes channel.
Got it. Yes.
Wait, what? I'm just reading these notes. Hold on. Brood has the most Zara, what does that mean? What? Hold up. I'm just now checking this out. What does that mean? Brood's not suicidal? What are you talking about?
Wait. So what it was is I put, I think, last session, cause I need to reread it. So just give me a second.
This is from this is from January. What the fuck is this? All right. We'll get back.
That was when you were sitting there slamming your head into the board.
Oh yes,
Repeatedly. I remember that.
yes. When I was getting frustrated with Damiana because I had enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I gave everyone like
Okay.
awards for that week.
Gotcha.
So I gave Alpha like most patient DM.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I gave Damian obviously the most horny player. Isadora was big brain. Faerun was most needs an AA meeting because like how because that session she was like I need a drink because of like
Yeah.
how it was going.
Yeah.
Brood has the most self injury, and I just put me down as like the crazy player because I was like I don't know what word to give myself. I'll just do that. So, but it was a really like it's one of those things without context. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
But on the day of the
Yeah.
session, it made
I
sense.
read that. I'm like, did Brood like nat 1 3 times, smacking himself in the face with his weapon or something? I can't remember that happening. That
And I
okay.
thought Alpha was the one with memory loss.
That tracks. That tracks. No, I just I try to forget Damiana being annoying. That's all.
So,
All right. Sorry about that.
If there are no other further questions,
Let's go.
as I would kindly like for all of you to get on with the slaughtering. If you need time to gather your things, perhaps have a drink. There is a tent outside.
Wait, did someone say alcohol? Drink. Dara's running. She hers alcohol tent. She's out.
Get out.
Sir Jarl still standing at salute at attention like the rest of the soldiers.
Mhm.
Do you happen to have maybe a weapon shop, army, maybe a blacksmith's tent that I could? I'm actually a forge master myself. If there's any chance I could maybe tune my weapons, or anyone I could talk to about maybe buying fresh weapons, we would help greatly with the slaughter.
all he does is give you a glare.
Oh. All right, I'll leave.
Okay.
And then I'm
You
gonna
guys make your way out.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
find. Do I see that elven lady? She wasn't too far from the tent we came into. I remember.
Elven lady.
Yeah,
Burn.
Fern. Yes,
Burn.
Fernie.
I'll say at this point in time you don't.
No, damn. Is there anyone else that looks friendly that I could maybe ask the question I wanted to ask the Jarl instead?
Which was what?
If there's any shops or a blacksmithing tent or anything like that that I could either tune my weapons or buy new ones.
You can kind of ask a few of the Wolfborns out there, but they will say no. No,
Alright.
for you I would state the reason why it is because you don't hold a lot of pull, lack of a better word and better term, within this tribe. They are very weary of you.
Okay. Um. Okay. I would say, is there any way I could, like, if there is a blacksmithing? I feel like if there's a blacksmithing tent, I would at least be able to find it. Because I mean, I feel like blacksmith to blacksmith, I might be able to prove my skill at least to earn the right to use the tent. Maybe not to buy new weapons, but at least to like just fuck around with my own shit. But otherwise, then yeah, I'll just give up and I'll go chill, wait for the rest of the group.
Okay. So Zara, you are making your way into the tavern. There is a thin wolfborn in there, kind of wiping down a thick metallic tankard. He just kind of gives you a stern glare, but he will ask, "What is it that you want?"
Yep.
Zara?
Sorry. I am going to be getting to. I would have ran to the tent. I would have got there already. I am drinking myself silly.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. What do you want to drink?
Anything on offer that's strong.
Kind of places the rag down. He places
Leave it
the
muted.
empty tankard in front of you.
Just give me the strongest fucking shit you have, for fuck's sake.
He'll kind of reach.
Isadora. Oh, sorry.
He'll kind of reach over the tankard and snap his fingers as from the bottom towards the top, you'll see this this dark brown liquid beginning to rise up within the large tankard.
I will down that liquid.
Okay. Make me a con save.
Oh, a con save. You're asking now, aren't you? You're asking all the questions. Oh, well, I suppose I can do a con save. What's the worst can happen? Oh, and that one! That's the worst that can happen! Every time! I get why you're vaping! Every goddamn time!
Are you okay, Alpha?
Isadora jokingly says, "Surely this can't be any worse than the potato water, can it?"
I'm just gonna. Farron's gonna like walk in, and like see Zara just down this whole entire glass, and she's just gonna think back to the potato water and be like, "Yeah, I learned my lesson. Clearly, she has not learned hers. See how this shit goes."
What happens? Explain.
Oh, I would like to try and get my chest working again.
Oh, I broke him! Yay!
You're lucky that doesn't warrant a god die.
Oh.
Asshole. So
how did I know I was gonna roll in that one? The dice just gave me exactly what I didn't want it to, but
You fucking tempted to die.
I will state.
No, I don't want an inspiration. Just let it roll.
Oh, I'm not gonna ask.
Okay.
Knowing you, I already knew you would not take the inspiration. You are drunk.
Yeah.
But you're not like blackout unconscious drunk. You're drunk.
Oh, I'm just drunk.
Yeah. This is not incredibly strong alcohol. This is very much like a somewhat more potent mead.
Okay. So am I go full out and do my usual acting drunk, or am I a bit more timid than my usual playing drunk?
I would say a bit more timid.
Oh,
you're
okay,
not
cool.
you're not rowdy. Wow. No, you're not like that.
Nah, I'm just chill, man. I'm just chill. So, dude.
Farron?
This who stole a horn.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Farron's gonna like sit down next to her as she's like getting super duper drunk and probably demanding another drink. And Farron's just kind of gonna plop down and be like, "Laura, why are you like this?"
I'm traumatized.
Okay. That's
My poor baby. She was taken from me. I don't even know where she is, but she's gone. And I've tried looking for her, and I don't know where she is. I've looked everywhere, but she's gone.
your baby.
I had a baby. Did I not tell any of you I had a baby?
You have a child?
I mean, it didn't come from good circumstances. I was very young, very, very young, and my family deemed it just bad and shameful to them for me to have a baby so young. So they pretty much just took her from me from the moment that she was born. I never even got a chance to name her. So alcohol. Do you want some?
Whoa.
That's
Lore drop.
That's
Oh
a
my God.
crazy plot.
I'm
point.
so sorry you had to go through that. Zara.
It's okay. Alcohol has helped.
At a character, my character's trauma is based off of real world trauma. I'm an orphan, so I had my character's parents get killed. Are you okay?
Right.
Maybe you. Are you
Right.
okay? That's crazy to drop in
Okay.
character.
That's not real life.
Okay, it's not real life.
Okay.
Like, I have been through some trauma. I will
Okay.
say, I have been through my fair share of trauma. Those who know,
Yeah.
know.
Oh my god.
Oh
Ain't
yeah.
I'm first. Ain't I'm right, Alpha? I've been through some trauma, but this is not real life based.
Okay.
There is a reason for it, and you guys will find out more on that today. And it will make more sense.
Okay.
Just bear with the lore.
Holy shit. I was just like, oh my god. Did I just get a
Great.
did I just not only get a character drop but a real world lore drop that just shattered my
No.
brain?
Hey, YouTube, here's me just dropping
Woo!
lore about how my
Like,
child
I got
was
my
taken
child
from me.
taken away. Like, no,
Woo!
she had a child young, but she still has her child.
I had a child young, but I still have my kids, so.
Okay.
She's a great mom. I can attest.
Woo!
I just will step away because I can't deal with all these compliments.
Woo! My god.
Come back, I love you. Ah!
Thank God Brood is not here for. Thank God Brood is not. I'm glad I am not there for this. Holy shit, that is so sad.
Oh, I'm good with backstories.
Oh,
I'm
she's
so
great
good
with
with
backstories.
backstories. Strap
But,
in, folks. It's a doozy.
Upon hearing this, Aaron is just gonna be like, I'll go ahead and have a small drink too. Nothing too strong, just a little something something because Zara, that
Still too big.
that was
good the way it was.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, it could be worse. Something tells me that she's okay. I assume she went to like a good family or something. So, because I mean, like I was young. What business did I have raising a child? I mean, look at me. I'm an alcoholic. So, it was probably for the best.
I mean,
A tankard is placed in front of you as he snaps and it fills up with liquid.
Oh, you've got more? How much do I owe you?
alright.
Okay, I drink.
It fills up again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna. Aaron's gonna take light sips, and then she's just gonna.
I think Daniel has a question. They had their hand raised.
Oh, yes, sorry, I was focusing on something else. Please go ahead, Daniel.
Can I join in on this or is it too much? I don't want to be overstepping.
Come, join in on the
You
trauma
can join.
train.
Yeah.
Okay. I will sit next to. Well, I assume I followed them because I wanted to drink as well. I just didn't mention it.
I'd like to ask before we get into the trauma. Or not ask. I would just like to mention. I was just about to start asking the DM, like, "Hey, do I see any like boulders and wood? I'm gonna make my own forge outside the village." But you know what? I'm gonna let you guys take it from here. You know what? I'm good.
Fuck it, like, let them trauma dump. I'm gonna go make myself a forge. Peace.
Like,
It's
if
one of
they're
those
not gonna give me weapons, I'm gonna give myself weapons while they trauma dump.
So
Come and
it's
talk.
like you guys have trauma. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't even
This
know
is
they're trauma dumping.
women
I just went the other way.
versus man.
I just went the other way. Yeah, that's so funny because my character has
That's
ridiculous trauma, but he just doesn't talk about it. Cause yeah, man, exactly.
Because you're the dude, and then all the women are like trying to gossip. Even though Daniel's a guy, like you're.
Daniel's a femboy. It's okay.
Yeah, Daniel's a but he's a girl at heart, you know.
So, Daniel, Faerun, Zara, Isidore, are you there as well?
Yes, Isidore is there.
Right, so with all of you
Party!
sitting, with the four of you sitting, a tankard is placed in front of the two of you as well, Isadora and Daniel, as the bartender snaps his fingers, and the liquid begins to fill the glass, or the heavy metallic tankard, and take it away.
Daniel will kind of look over at Zara for a moment. Well, at least you remember them, right?
I mean, not really.
Not really?
Not really.
The most I remember is the pain and watching my mother carry her out the door.
You mean she was taken as soon as you birthed her?
Yeah, they didn't want me to bond with a child that they didn't want me to raise. I guess they were trying to protect me or something along those lines.
Do you even know if it was a girl or a guy?
The only thing I did know is that she was a girl. And that's because my mother happened to slip up that information one family dinner.
I see. Well,
And you
to trauma, I guess. And I'll raise my glass.
To trauma! And she's gonna down the rest of her
Trauma.
tankard and slam it down on the table and just stare at the bartender with hopeful eyes that it'll be filled up once again.
Hopeful eyes.
Zara,
Do I need to do another constitution save? Do
no,
I
you're
need?
drunk,
Oh, I just drunk. Okay.
but, and I'm not gonna have you do a con save at disadvantage because you're already drunk, and then you fucking fail again, you become blackout, and this trauma dump ends. I'm not gonna do that. But I need you to do a persuasion check.
For
Oh, to see if he gives
what?
him more alcohol.
Yeah, for
Just
more
a-
alcohol.
Do I get advantage for my hopeful eyes and the lack and amount of trauma I've dumped on this man? Maybe he feels sorry for me?
No.
No.
Fuck. Okay.
It's a man.
I got a 22!
That's actually not bad.
Yes!
That does succeed. That does succeed the DC I put. So yeah, he'll reach over and snap his fingers as liquid begins forming again.
Let's go, bartender man. We're getting drunk. Woo!
So, Farron, I assume
Yes.
you are drinking?
I'm just taking casual sips. I'm not like downing it like Zora.
Okay.
And
Daniel, are you chugging?
I kind of take a sip as well as look over to Zara. Well, since we're trauma dumping here,
Oh, hold before you continue the role play, because I do need to make sure. Isadora, are you chugging?
Yeah, I'll chug.
Yeah.
Isadora, con save, please.
Drink. Zara's gonna
drink,
do it. She looks over to
drink,
Isadora.
drink.
It would be so funny if
Con
the reason he's doing these con saves is because if you roll low enough, it turns out there's poison and you just die.
Well, no, if that was the case, Zara would be dead right now because Zara rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
You
she
rolled a nat
right. I
Yeah,
forgot about that. I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Mhm.
So, with your 11, Isadora, you're drunk as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Daniel, go ahead and continue.
okay. Since we're trauma dumping here, I guess I should share some of my shit. What do you want to know? Do you want to know what anything?
What makes you fucked up?
What makes me fucked up? Let's see. I think I was abandoned by my parents. I'm not sure. The details are fuzzy. But I was picked up by this woman. This this monster hunter. I was just a I was just a wee old lad. But she took me in and we raised me to be a monster hunter. I've seen very haunting things.
I mean, damn, dude. Like, were your foster parents at least decent people?
Oh yeah, she left me. She left me to pieces, but she ended up dying years ago.
Oh, was it due to a monster she was hunting? They were hunting?
Yeah, it was due to a monster. I'm still hunting that monster.
What monster is it, may I ask?
I believe I wasn't with, so my information is limited, but I believe she was hunting a certain devil, an archdevil.
It was Daniel all along.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, does Daniel even know they're a demon, or does Daniel think they're a human?
Daniel was explained, like he was explained when he was old enough that he is a demon and that he will not be likely to be accepted in society.
Wait, but you grew up, so you're only half demon then, because demons don't age. So I'm just trying to
I
understand.
just want to, I just want to age.
So like you're a half demon then, right? Is that
I would say half.
yeah?
I
Like
would say at the you would be a half demon, so that way you could age and grow.
Yeah.
yeah, that would make sense because then you could
But-
actually be born. Yeah, then because demons aren't born; they're created by the abyss. So
if I may, but you age a lot slower than like a normal human, and you
Yeah,
not
I figured that.
that would prevent you from like dying at like age like 80 90 years old.
yeah.
Yeah.
In human years. So you age slower than a human, given your demonic blood, but not as slow as where you know, quote unquote slow as a full fledged demon would.
Or like an elf,
If that
or
makes-
yeah,
Or
or
yeah,
the other
yeah,
slow,
like,
yeah, dwarves, elves, the other races. Got you. Okay.
So maybe he's like
That makes sense.
instead of like 1,000, like I was thinking, because he's not like a demon. Maybe he's like 400 something. That's it.
So, I wanna
I don't
we'll
know.
we'll
I don't
discuss.
know how aging works. I
Still
don't know
just
how
Yeah.
aging works.
yeah, it's still
Besides the point.
That's something we'll discuss later. For
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of pat my hand on Daniel's back, like very kind of like drunkenly hard. Like just like pat and but it's okay, man. We could be fucked up together. Have more, drink more. It does good things. And
I will then chug. I need a con save.
You chug. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
please.
And I chug.
and while Daniel does that con save, I'm gonna be looking to Faerun and just be like, and you, what makes you fucked up?
I know. I want to look at that roll. 16.
With a 16, you're borderlining drunk right now.
Yeah, borderline.
Yeah, I would say you're borderlining drunk right now.
All
But
right.
continue.
So when Zara turns to Farron and is like, "Oh, what makes you fucked up?" Farron's just gonna set her drink down, go silent, and just kind of stare off for a minute. Take another sip, and then, well, I kind of understand what Daniel's going through. I was abandoned by my family. I was just a baby. I never even got a chance to meet my family. I was given to a really lovely adopted family. They're but it got to a point where they got so far in debt that they couldn't care for me anymore. And I had to care for them because they were getting older and older. And I got into a really messy situation and practically enslaved myself to a master who was ruthless and made me do awful things to people. They deserved it, don't get me wrong. I don't regret doing any of that, and it helped me with my family. But eventually, in the end, they did end up killing my adopted family. And since then, I had no ties to my home anymore. I had no ties to my master. And that's why I took on the name Silent. My adopted family's name was Crest, so I used to be Theron Crest, but they've been long since silenced, and that's why I had changed it. He disappeared, so I don't quite know where he went, and honestly, I'm just happy that I'm no longer chained to him. If I do encounter him one day, I do wish to kill him, but honestly, I just want to find my real family, my birth family. I want to know why I was abandoned as a baby. Why I was left to be raised by strangers and having to fend for myself. I just want to know why.
I mean, damn, I thought I'd been through the shit, but fuck. I don't know what to say, only that I hope that my own child has had it kinder than what you have had, and that you do end up getting the answers that you want. Do you have any information to go on at all about who your real family is? Or
My
are you like
birth,
me, nothing at all?
my adopted parents said they knew part of the family that had given me up, but they never told me anything. They never said who or why. I have really nothing to go off of. So just been I've been like you. I've been searching aimlessly, and I just want to know the answer. And I was hoping that with this invitation to join the guild, maybe, just maybe, I could find out something about my family, something about my mom. But I'm not sure if I ever will. And then with that, Farron takes like another sip of her drinking, kind of goes a little bit silent.
Well, it seems like we're both on opposite ends of a very similar situation here. So maybe that could work to help each other out in you finding your birth family and me finding my child. I mean, I've long since given up after getting no information at all, but who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe being part of this adventurers guild might make me find something out. What the fuck do I know?
Well, I at least know that getting drunk and drinking yourself silly isn't going to really help with any kind of searches. I don't blame you for drinking, but I don't think it's really that much of a help in the long run if you think about it. But
I
I would
mean,
love to help you.
You do you. I do me. I've long been through it, and I find when I don't have the drink, that's where the darkness comes. And that is not something I am willing to have enter my mind or to even deal with at this very moment. The day that I find her will be the day that I stop the drink.
Then I will try my best to help you find her. If you will try your best to help me find my real mom too.
I like that idea. And I hold up my hand to Faerun. And I go, it's a deal.
Is it just me, or is this giving me that
I'm gonna hold up
that
my hand and shake
they've
it.
already done it?
Yeah.
I'm getting the vibes that they already
Maybe
accomplished
I
their
could find the
task.
bastard who killed my mom.
I feel
Well,
like
my
it's
foster
just
mom,
them,
but you know.
isn't it? Right, chat?
And
Favorite
maybe we
is
can help you
Zara's
with that
daughter,
as well,
Zara's
Daniel.
Favorite's mom. Is
Yeah,
that not it?
maybe. We'll make a pact and we'll fucking decapitate the bastard.
And with that, I'll put my hand in.
Who my hand in?
Now
To the pact.
to the pact.
Pact.
To friendship.
To friendship.
More alcohol.
And with that, I'm gonna look at Isadora, and I'm gonna say, well, we've kind of shared our trauma. If you don't wish to, that's all right. But if there's anything you want to say, it's kind of a free for all session.
For all.
Isadora lifts her head up, very much intoxicated right now and feeling very vulnerable. And she looks at the rest of the party and she goes, I suppose I can contribute to the trauma dumping that is happening right now. If some of you may know, I don't know my parents. I was abandoned to the forest. When I close my eyes at night, I see flashes of faces that I don't seem to recognize, but they have some familiarity to them. Spending most of my time alone, I always found comfort in the plants and the animals that I surrounded myself with and thought that I was very independent until one day a very, very lost wizard came into the forest. His clothes were adorned with these bright, vibrant colors. This man was not from around here. um, and let me tell you, he could take your breath away with just a piercing look. His name was Alaric, and he came at a time where I needed him the most. After spending a few years with Alaric, traveling through the woods together, he decided to stay with me and make a life with me. And one evening, I was walking through the forest when I got this gut-wrenching feeling that something was wrong. I went back to our cottage and I found Alaric laying on the floor completely unresponsive. No sign that anybody was around, no animal, no person. And I had tried to do what most people and most druids wouldn't like to do, but I tried to bring him back. What I had brought back was not the man I fell in love with. He was completely lifeless, his body just standing there staring at me. I'm looking at him in the eyes and I'm begging him, please, please, Alaric, if you're in there, just give me any sign that you're in there. He looks at me, nothing behind those eyes. And he just lets out a small grunt. And I knew that I had lost the love of my life forever. And I could not live with myself to keep him in this state. So I told this creature to follow me out to the woods. And I laid him down on a plank and I set what was left of his body ablaze. And with the remaining ash, and Isadora points at her necklace, I have what's left of him inside this necklace, and I carry it with me as a reminder that I hope that he'll always be with me.
At this point, Zara just pushes her drink towards Isadora and just goes, "Here, I think you need this more than I."
Holy
I will-
fucking shit!
I will say this here and now, judging by everyone's reaction.
Right? Like,
I want to say something to you, Isadora.
Yes.
I want to say thank you.
For what?
Oh, that means he's going to be using your backstory for something.
I have something to torment you with now.
Oh no! Your backstory's that good, he's using it, girl!
Oh no.
I'm ready.
Whoa.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's okay. I have methods of tormenting every one of you, but definitely you, Isadora.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take all of our trauma dumping and be like, ah, remember when you said this, bitch? I also love the fact that Brood, like, Laughter is just listening in on this, so he hears everything, but Brood knows nothing. Like, Brood knows nothing, but Laughter's heard everything.
I almost like I think I'm just gonna have Zara just bewildered by this. She's kind of just gonna have a look around, kind of seeing what everyone else's reaction is to Isadora's story. And she's gonna realize, wait, Brood isn't with us. And then she's just gonna look around her and go, where the fuck is Brood?
If I might get along in on this trauma dumping as well, I would like to, but in my own way. Obviously, I am not with you all, but rather, DM, I asked, is there any way I could look for raw, I need stones, I need just some wood, and to outside the camp to make my own little makeshift forge.
Make for me, please, an investigation.
Alrighty, Roo. Hopefully this works. Otherwise, everything I just spent time preparing while... Oh, that's not great. Never mind. Ah, man, I love that I just spent time writing up a whole bunch of shit, and now all of it might be moot.
Well, I will ask, do you want to use an inspiration or do you want to save it?
Oh, God. For exposition? Those are going to be used for numbers and for important things. No. No, character
Okay.
backstory. I don't feel like explaining character back. That's whatever. I'll just wait till tell my tale.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't find shit, and I'm gonna make a tent and go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a mole on you.
All right, I'll just save this song that I wrote for another day.
I would like to. How far away is Brood?
Brood is outside the city.
Yeah, I'm outside the camp. I'm in my own little
outside.
tent.
Yeah, he's outside the Pride.
Well, y'all will have to wait. I wrote a whole song for Brew to sing as he forged, and I guess I'll just have to hold off, and
Alright.
y'all will hear it later, if I ever remember to do it.
Is he more than 120 feet away?
Yes.
Ugh.
Way more. So, with the majority of you drunk, minus Baron, with no other place for you all to sleep, you all decide to take a sleep in the tavern. In the tent. You just find a place, fall over, and just completely sleep. And that is where we're going to take a break. Do bear in mind, throughout all of this, I have already prepped for what's going to happen with you guys.
Oh.
And what you guys are possibly, potentially, going to face. So, we are going to go ahead. We are going to take, I would say, a 5-minute break, because I definitely need a piss break. I've been drinking a lot of water. So, 5-minute break, everyone, to go off, get some food, get some drinks, go pee, do some push-ups. I know I need to.
I can't even do one, so you're preaching to the choir here.
And we will be returning back momentarily. Okay?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't hear any of that. I was writing a song to sing because I wanted to do some
Do
backsmith.
you not listen to Isadora's backstory?
I was writing. I wanted to
Dude,
get.
she resurrected like.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If anything, it makes more sense that I didn't hear because Brew didn't hear, so I should know either way.
I mean, yeah, if anything, you're gonna find out down the line, but like, dude, the backstory is so fucking dark. Like, Brood's reaction will be very interesting.
I'm glad you all liked my
Oh,
hello,
it's amazing.
I'm glad you liked my very tragic love story backstory.
Oh, it's a brilliant, Jess. Honestly, like, because I wrote mine. I keep adding to it what comes to mind. Like, kind of work, like, basically not like changing it, but adding extra detail.
Yeah. That's kind of what I did. Like, I had like brief details, and then I just rolled with whatever sounded good.
Honestly, like, I just had the fact of like I had a child, and then I had to give her up. So everything I did then kind of like was just a lot of it was improv that I've now added to my backstory. So I'm very much an improv player, but like how much detail you have for that was amazing.
That was completely improv. I hope you know that.
Mine was too.
And
Love
it. Is I was going to do like a very similar story, but with like that was originally what I had. It was like something like necromancy, and I was thinking about like bringing back like a baby, like if I had it died at birth type thing. I don't know if anybody's watched Full Metal Alchemist, but
yes,
that's kind of what
them trying to bring back their mother kind of thing. But do you know what it reminded me of is that quest in Baldur's Gate.
Don't spoil
with Auntie Ethel, and you have the woman that wants to bring back her husband. It solidly gave me that quest line.
Yeah.
But how you portrayed it was so well done. Like, so like props to you for that.
Hey, some people ain't got to play the game yet because they're broke, okay? I had to fucking take my headphones off. I ain't trying to get spoiled. I'm trying to play that game so bad. Bastard. Luckily, I took my headphones off fast enough.
On PC or console?
What was that?
Do you play on PC or console?
PC.
I will dead ass give you the game. It's such a game.
I want to play it so bad. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it on stream.
I got it last year for Christmas, and I had a week off between Christmas and New Year's. I stayed up every night till like 4 o'clock in the morning playing ball. Like it consumed my life in the best way possible. It's hands down one of the best video games I ever played. Like genuinely, it's so good.
Yeah, I remember. Like, do you remember when I first got it? And you're like, "Oh my god, what's your tab?" I was like, sharing my tab in and everything. But
I
there's so much in
I
the
will
game that even on the second playthrough, like you'll find stuff that you missed. So
I
don't
will
stress.
ask this I will ask this simple question because we do need to get going.
Yep.
Are you guys referring to BG3?
Yes.
Brood?
So
I will state this to you here and now. Okay. If you don't like doing some games this way, completely understandable. It's preference. In my opinion, the best way to play BG3 is with mods.
I'm gonna play it probably with mods when I finish it regular first, but I've never even played it yet. I've stayed completely spoiler free of it since its release. I have a fucking D&D nerd, obviously, but I'm just broke. I can't afford to buy the game. I can't even afford to buy food, so fucking.
I mean, in my opinion, the only mods I play because I did not want to do anything that changed the game really itself. So the only stuff I got was extra colors. So all like my character could be in all black because I'm very emo. I want my character to look all black and everything. I had it so I could have like a mod to have like really cool dice to use in the game. So I didn't just have like the basic dice to roll every time. So very much like visual mods to make the game, a bit more like custom to you, but not actually changing the game itself. Those are the mods I'd recommend, and they're ones you can get in game. You don't need to have any extra stuff for it. But as far as like changing the game or anything like that, I'd say just like don't.
Yeah. Like
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
the main mods that I normally use are different races, different classes.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that I'd be interested in is different races, different classes.
Oh yeah, there are tons of races on there. If you can find Fantastical Multiverse, they have a literal shit ton races from 5e and 2024.
That's cool.
Not Dragonborn, kobolds, drows, shit like that. It's really really cool. They have a bunch of nice, awesome homebrew classes that people have put into mods and stuff like that. It's a lot of great shit. I myself don't really do game changing stuff.
They've done Goliath as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
Goliath I've seen.
They do a lot of I usually use like Xenia visuals, classes, races, stuff like that. That's personal preference esque.
Gotcha. Also, I wrote a whole song and then I fucking deleted the notes page without saving it, so it's all gone.
You'll get to it. You'll get to it.
No, I deleted it accidentally. I fucking all the work I was doing while they were doing Isadora's reading their doing their backstory. I was writing a song, so I wasn't really paying attention. I closed the notes page and I forgot to save it, so it's all gone.
Is it regular notes? Hold on.
No,
regular notes.
I use Obsidian Notes. No, it's a special note software I use.
Oh, okay.
So it hasn't. Yeah. What I would say would be really funny is like, do you know the song like "Diggy Diggy Hole" that's originally by Yogscast and other, like some people did like a metal version?
The song I wrote the song to the tune of Cartman's pirate song from South Park. So that's yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna
That's
go ahead.
great.
Get back started. We're a little bit ahead of the 5-minute mark. But that is okay. So, as morning comes for all of you, I will say, Daniel, you are not drunk, or you're not hungover. Let me put it that way. You're not hungover. Isadora, you got a mild headache, but you're okay. Zara, with your natural 1, you're hungover as shit.
Yeah.
And I will say to everyone as well, the reason why none of you, like, if you got more alcohol, your tankard got refilled and everything, the reason why you didn't get blackout drunk is because after that first tankard, the rest, even though it looked like alcohol, was non-alcoholic.
Was mine at least alcoholic? More than just the one.
Yes, your first tankard was alcoholic.
Yeah, but I mean, like the second, like, because I did ask and I did get that 22 with persuasion. So did I at least get another alcoholic one from that?
No.
Damn it.
No, he does refill your glass, but it's non-alcoholic.
I'm just placebo
he
affecting at
meant
this
to
point.
trick you into, not drinking any more alcohol because he don't want no crazy blackout shit in his bar.
That's
in
so
his
for
tavern.
real though.
But as you guys make your way out, Farron, or not Farron, Zara, you have to kind of like shield your eyes from the light because you're really hung the fuck over. But Brood, you would have gotten up pretty fairly early in the morning.
Yep.
Made your way back into the tribe. I'll actually ask this question since you got up fairly early in the morning. Did you go check out the cave that you were instructed?
Oh fuck no! Fuck no! No. What I did do, however, is I went and I fed the horses and I took care of them.
You went back into the tribe?
No, our horses are not in the tribe. Our horses are outside. Remember, we left them like a little bit of ways. I'm gonna go take care of them. And actually, I'm not even gonna go back to the tribe. I'm just gonna wait at the horses. I'll assume they know. They'll figure that I'm there.
You would see Rothgar.
Oh, he's
on
at the
top
horses.
Of the he's on top of the horses in wolf form. He's
okay,
sleeping.
Cool. Yeah, I say good morning to you, Rothgar. Would you like some breakfast? As I offer to cook him breakfast.
He doesn't reply.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna start roasting some meat over a fire and see if he's interested in it.
Okay. You start roasting your meat.
Yeah.
You start roasting.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta ask: is the meat sausages?
No, it's definitely beef. Brood eats mainly cow. Jesus.
Brood makes moaning.
Yeah, that's what I almost said there. Yeah, I guess that's no beef. It's beef. Brood eats primarily beef.
That hashtag to my video.
Oh my god! Fuck off.
Add that hashtag. Hold on, are you adding it to his too?
Yeah.
I'm adding onto mine. Was it Brood makes moaning?
Yeah, something like that. Brood makes moan.
Makes.
Because I almost said Mona's name. I almost said Mike. It just my brain just kept fucking up there.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. But you cook the beef, and you
I cut him
kinda
off
look
from...
up at Rothgar.
Mhm.
He doesn't move.
Oh, whatever. All right, then me and Abu eat all of it then. Yep.
As you finish your meal, along with Anbu, my fucking brain wanted to stutter on that. You make you kind of chill beside. Thank you. You kind of chill beside the cart as the sun begins to rise. Brood. Make a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. I am gonna do something after this as well. Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Oof.
Ooh.
What are you wanting to do?
I'm going to take this time since I couldn't use a forge. I will just cheat my way into making the item I wanted instead. And I'm going to use my feature ability, Performance of Creation. And I can create any item as long as it's cheaper than 60 gold pieces. And this item is definitely cheaper than 60 gold pieces. I'm going to create a dagger that has a 15-foot chain attached to it. So I can tie the chain around my arm, I can throw the dagger 15 feet, and I can retrieve it as a free action without having to move to the dagger to grab it.
Okay. With this, I would say your chain will limit the distance
Oh yes, yeah. It's only I can only throw it 15 feet with like retrieval. If I throw it any farther than 15, I have to let go of the chain and I have to actually go grab it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, or I can like mage hand grab it. You know, there's other ways than physically moving to grab it still. But yeah, I have to. Yeah, the chain only is 15 feet.
Yeah. So yeah, it is
I'm not gonna lie to you, DM. I think you know where this is going. I use this item in almost all the campaigns I play in. This is motherfucking scorpions. Get over here. I'm going to
Oh,
be.
I know.
I am going to be motherfucking pulling enemies to my ass to hit them with a giant warhammer. That is the play. Okay, cool, good.
A throwing, not a shuriken,
But dagger instead, yeah, or
yeah,
kunai. Instead of a kunai, it's a
kunai.
dagger.
Yeah.
Yes. Instead of a
That's exactly what I
kunai,
was
it's a
thinking.
dagger instead. Yep. That's it.
Um,
I'm gonna use my performance creation to do that.
Okay. Make it easy.
Yep. Yeah, I don't. I wanted the item today. I wanted it just so for this next fight. So yeah, I'm getting that done.
Dagger with chain. You do have it on there. Okay.
Perfect.
We do need to edit this. Distance is not 20 to 60. Distance will be 10 feet to long. 15.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So, for the rest of you, after a bit of time, you guys make your way out of the tribe. As you see Brood waiting beside the cart. I will say for longevity's sake, you guys are able to see about a medium size. My camera is trying to track. What are you doing? Stop it. A medium-sized hole in the mountain.
I would also like to say, as the group walks up, they see me. I've got this new dagger. It's shiny. It's pristine. It's like the perfect silk, like the iron color. It's like nice and polished looking, and it's attached to this like chain, and it's like melded perfectly at the hilt. And I'm just spinning it around, just just practicing it with essentially, just whirling it around.
Brood. High or low?
Oh God, why? High as always. I'm not. I think I'm just gonna permanently do high because I mean it's 50-50 either way.
Okay. So as you're kind of twirling the dagger with the chain, split second because you're twirling it this way or towards your body.
Like it's like like that cool thing that people do and like it's at their side and it's like going like parallel. It's like not like I'm not twirling it at myself, but like it's going like how do I explain this? Like this direction, but it's over here. Yeah, it's like exactly, yeah.
So as you are twirling it, you're able to catch split second. The blade of the dagger begins, starts to turn slightly. As the twirling continues, it starts to turn slightly, almost slicing into your thigh. And you're kind of able to shift your leg out of the way and make your adjustment so the blade remains straight and not starting to turn.
Well, good thing I'm practicing.
High or low.
Good thing I'm practicing with it now.
I was about to have you stab yourself.
Well,
like
hey,
it's twirling.
Can we say I'm getting my practice out of the way now, so this isn't a risk in the fucking future? For the love of God, can I start fucking getting that? Can I get that out of the way?
Allow it. You could be like in the movie Prey, where she's twirling the hand axe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's practicing. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, cool. So now in the future,
it will take a bit of time, but I'll allow practice right
now. I'm just gonna keep practicing on the way, the whole way there. Like I'm just gonna continue. Like I'll be in the front. I'm still gonna be on the front next to the horses, and like off to the side, I'll just be still practicing swinging it. A little bit, just being careful.
So, the four of you do approach Brood, and you have noticed the mouth of the cave. What do you do? You're muted.
I go in.
I just stumble behind, following whoever, just as long as they keep down the fucking noise.
I see Zara's hungover, and you know what the best thing for a hangover is? To keep the buzz going. And I pull out 2 mugs of ale, and I hand her both.
I'm gonna grab them both very fast and start drinking them.
Once again, this ale, it's like, it's not like obviously a hangover cure, but it soothes you it definitely makes you feel a little better. Like your
You
hang,
can't
yeah,
be hungover if you continue to stay drunk.
exactly.
Aha.
So
Loopholes.
I have a question for Faerun, Isadora, Zara, and Brood.
Oh God.
As you see, Daniel is already going inside the cave. Are you guys following?
Shh. Daniel has claimed time and time again they are the tank of the party. They can handle themselves. Psh, they're fine. Let's continue our conversation out here, folks. Let's make a game plan, maybe something. You know, Daniel's claims they can handle themselves. Let's trust them. Time and time again, they say that they should be the one in front lines. I trust that at this point. So while us weaker ones should make a game plan or something.
Isadora looks at Brood. Are you saying this in character?
Oh yeah, all of this is in character. Yes.
Okay. Isadora looks at Brood and raises her eyebrow, and she says, "The weaker ones."
That's what the hey.
Speak for yourself.
I'm
Isadora
quoting.
wants to reach out her hand and try to grab Daniel and stop them from going in.
Are we even close enough to do that? I thought they were like at the cave and we're like at the horses.
No, they were making their way and they're going inside. Your guys' horses are literally right here.
Okay.
The cave entrance is right here. So you guys are literally right beside the cave entrance.
Okay, I thought it was like a few hundred feet still on map.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys are pretty close to the cave entrance. But but Daniel, as Isadora is grabbing you, what's he doing?
I'm just gonna look back at her and be like, I'm just investigating.
I feel like there are a few better ways to investigate than just going in head first. Lest we not... Well, hold on. Time out of character. Who remembers Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna stealth, by the way. I just didn't mention it yet because I didn't get in the cave yet.
I would like to ask a question out of character really quick because I don't remember. When we did the stuff in the beginning, when Daniel got swallowed, was Faerun was the only one that remembered that, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. That was going to make a smart remark about that, but my character doesn't remember that.
Nope.
Okay. So
Daniel, the potential of Daniel getting gobbled up again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not very many creatures that can swallow Daniel whole, so. Glad you got that one, Brood.
Yo.
I couldn't help myself. But please continue, Isadora.
No, and that's what
I'm the fuck out.
I don't remember what Daniel's response was. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the swallow whole comment, and now that's all my brain is thinking about.
Well, your character would not know.
No. That's why that's why. So Isadora had stopped and she had grabbed Daniel and said, you know, there are better ways to. Because Daniel said that they wanted to investigate, and Isadora's response was, there are better ways to investigate than just heading straight first in to this giant ominous hole. And yes, I used giant ominous hole specifically.
I know a couple of things from what I was taught.
Yeah. Daniel knows plenty about strange ominous holes. Let him take it, they're fine.
There it is.
He got payback.
I gotta get it. Hey, come on. You hit me with the bing bang, I hit you with the bop bam.
if Isidore is going to look at Daniel and say, if you choose to do so, I will not be following you in.
Yeah. May I have a stealth roll?
All right.
I would also like to stealth then.
Zara's also going in. Okay.
Mhm.
Before I
Okay.
remove people, is anyone else?
Nope. Fuck no. You know what? Honestly, man, it seems like our team's got this. They're going in, no plan needed. I might just sit my happy ass out here and let them handle it. I'm fucking.
I mean, it's a cave. We don't know what's in it. Just sneak in, get our bearings, and make our plan once we know what we're in for.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could try to do a stealth check.
Okay, so Farron stealth.
The
Isidore
fam!
stealth.
The fam is going in.
Yeah, I was okay. If that's what you, okay, you know what?
I mean,
Are
because we
we-
could do an investigation, but from the outside of it, all we're going to be told is that it's a cave and that inside is dark.
Exactly.
It's an
We
ominous
need to
hole.
go in.
Unless one of us has maybe the ability to be able to see what's in it without going in it. I mean, I don't know if anyone's thought of that possibility, but
Do you have an ability?
Hold on. What would
tremor
you see inside?
tremor sense.
Send your burden.
It's at a distance, though, right? Specific distance.
Yes, but I can, with some shit, I can make it a little bit better. So hold on, let me see. I can give
Isidore
myself.
also has dark vision
So
up to 60 feet.
I can get tremor sense up to 120 feet total.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just saying, we don't gotta go in like. And there's also other shit we could do too. There's some spells we could cast if anyone's got. Oh right, no, Mona's gone.
Listen, tremor sense can only get you so far. I'm going in.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel's got this covered. That's why I said that right off the bat. No, I have not been questioning you. You are good to go. I'm good. Go ahead. No
Alright.
healer needed. Take it, please.
Let's go. Let's get the dream team going, guys. Zara, me, and Farron.
So I will ask Isidore, are you going in as well?
I will.
Isadora, I look at you. I look at you so intensely, with the most sense of comment in my eyes. I say nothing, but I give you a look.
I will state this here and now. Rothgar is going to be following as well.
Of course, Rothgar is. I don't give a fuck about that either.
Shut up. Rothgar's the best.
Rothgar is puppy. Okay?
I would like to, before I enter in, can I look around the cave to see if there's any alternate, like smaller openings or anything along those lines where we could be a little bit more stealthy instead of just walking through like the big gaping hole? Maybe there's smaller holes that we can weasel our way in.
I will state here and now, there is none.
Ugh. Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, real quick, I want to correct myself. It's not 120 feet. I can get tremor sense up to 180 feet.
My question out of character. What level are we? We're
5.
level 5. For druid, like beasts and animals, I'm still at CR1 up to level 8, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I'm not a druid.
Druid, yeah, I believe you are correct. Hold on, I got you, Isadora. 1 second. Up until, and you are Circle of Spores. I know some circles change things. So Circle of Spores up to, yes, correct, yes. And because you're not a draconic, you can also not create, you cannot do, you can't be anything with wings. No wings. You can, however, have something with a swimming speed, so you can be a swimming creature because you are above 4th level.
Wait, you said I can't have anything with wings?
No, you cannot. You have to be a draconic druid to shapeshift into things with wings. Otherwise, you have to wait till 8th level till you can shapeshift into things with wings. Correct. Anything with a flying speed, you cannot become yet. But you can become stuff with swimming speeds.
Yeah, so you can be like Ducky from Land Before Time.
Yeah.
So, flying speed. So, like, swarm of bats, there's no flying speed. But because they have wings, it would be...
No. Hold on. If Swarm of Bats doesn't have a flying speed, then...
I'm looking at the I'm looking at the D&D wiki, and it says that the speed is 0, but they can fly. They can go up to 30 feet.
Yeah, that's a fly. That's a fly speed. Yeah. So see how their speed says 0, but their fly says 30. That speed is it's the speed automatically means walking speed. It doesn't specify it, but that's what it means. And then the fly specifies flying, and then swim would specify swimming.
I understand.
It states it does state here, because I'm looking at the stat block for it on Foundry.
Yes.
It does have a fly speed of 30.
So yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I also, don't worry, Isadora, I've got a link for druid transformations that are available, so it'll make it easier for you to understand. Just give me a second and I'll send it to you.
So
Isadora's gonna hang back. By the way. That is my answer.
Daniel, Zara, Farron, Brood, and Isadora remaining back. I need the 3 of you to roll stuff as I die.
Here you go, Isadora. I found it.
I would like to use an inspiration, please. Actually, do I have any luckies? If I can use luckies instead.
I got you.
I sent it in the general chat, Isadora.
Did we get a long rest, by the way?
Yeah, we all slept. Yes. We all passed out.
Oh, okay. I didn't do that. I'm stupid.
I sent it in general chat, Isadora.
I got it.
Hey, DM, don't look at that.
Oh, I saw it already.
I hate you. Please no. Please no.
Hey, look at that.
A dirty 20.
Hey.
Please no.
Rothgar had already rolled stealth.
Why are you sniffing it? Please no.
So, as you all are making your way inside, trying to be as stealthy as you can. Farron.
Oh god.
You guys get about 40 feet in this long, stretched out mouth of the cave. You know, the walls of the cave entrance still surrounding you. You get about 40 feet in. It's becoming more difficult for you all to see. Daniel, do you have dark vision? You're muted.
I believe I do. I can double check.
Please double check for me. Farron, do you have dark vision?
Yes. Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay. Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Isadora's internet just went out. Hopefully they'll be able to return back in here soon. All right. So the 3 of you having dark vision, great. You're able to kind of still see someone inside of you, but Farron, you don't notice a rock. As you are kind of walking, trying to be quiet, your foot kind of lands on this rock just enough to where it slips out from underneath your rock, taking your foot with you as you fall and kind of skid about maybe, 2-3 feet? You kind of skid. At that point in time, the rock flies back, smacks Rothgar right on the shin, and all you hear is like...
I laugh.
This echoes kind of throughout to the mouth of the cave.
They hear from outside the cave, they hear Brood laughing as I'm standing at just the cave entrance, not going in it, but using my tremor sense. I see all of this happen through the stone, and I'm laughing my ass off. You hear it echo in through the entrance, just Brood's ha 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 ha.
All right.
And I fell forward, right? Or did I fall backwards?
I
fell
face
forward.
plant. Like I've just got my hand to my face and just shaking my head, just like, oh fuck.
Okay, you said I fell forward, right?
Yes.
So when I hit the rock and I fall forward, I fall straight on my face, and the scratch that was just starting to heal up from last night, kind of just starts to bleed a little bit, and it stings because I'm getting dirt in it. So I'm just sitting there like, fuck, god damn it, motherfucking rock. I'm gonna hear Rothgar, the big fucking echo, and turn around and be like, I'm really sorry. That is on me. I am a clumsy. And then like you're just gonna kind of see blood kind of like dripping down my face a little bit. And I'm like they're trying to wipe it away.
He's gonna kind of get his knuckle and just wipe the blood off. Just glare at you as he's going to continue walking.
And like, I'm really sorry. It's gonna kind of like follow with my head down, like watching where I'm walking now.
So,
Really? Can I ask a quick question, please? I'm so sorry.
Oh, welcome back. Yes, please ask a
Yeah.
question.
Somebody got hit by something, but my internet shit the bed, so I kind of missed what happened.
Bayron, if you want to describe, please.
Oh, yeah. So I rolled a nat 1, right? So I ended up my foot, I didn't see it. I hit a rock and I ended up falling forward flat on my face as the rock shot backward from the force and hit Rothgar in the shin. He let out like a loud fucking erg, and it echoed. Brood laughed his ass off at us with his fucking tremor sense, whatever the fuck that is. And my face started bleeding because I landed on the cut from yesterday. And then I apologized to Rothgar, and he just kind of wiped away the blood and just kept walking and was like so angry. And now I'm just like walking with my head down in shame, watching where I walk.
It didn't even
Do bear in mind he wiped the blood off of your face.
Yeah.
It didn't even cross my mind that people might not know what tremor sense is. Tremor sense is essentially echolocation through stone, right? If I'm connected to stone, I can feel through vibrations what is going on. So I can see all of you guys moving around. Like I saw you fall forward.
Oh, that's cool.
So I will state, because I'm kind of looking at a small description of tremor sense. So you're not like seeing them walking very much similar to that of like Daredevil is able to see.
It's more every step I can feel them through the stone. Yeah, and I can, but when Faerun goes falling face forward, their whole body hits the stone. I can see literally their face in the stone, so I know what's happening. I know that's why I'm able to laugh at it. Other than that, I can feel their feet on the ground. Like if anyone touches a stone wall, I can feel like that. But yeah, I can't see them like Daredevil's echolocation. It's like I said, it's echolocation, but through stone. I can only see what the stone feels.
Yeah, you can sense the vibrations and movement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So as you guys, I looked something up and I'm like, yes. So as the three of you, with Isadora and Brood, or four of you if we're counting Rothgar, as Brood and Isadora are kind of at the mouth of the cave. Yes. You guys kind of break through the inner mouth of this cave. Your grayish vision is able to kind of detect and see around you with your 60 feet of dark vision. You do see as you're moving closer and closer and closer into this cave, you stop as you kind of see just the bare lip of something that's going over. It is at this point in time, Brood,
Ooh.
you sense with your tremor sense movement on the wall, on like the inner walls of this cave. Movement of 3 creatures.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Immediately, Farron, Zara, and Daniel, your vision is blinded. As someone's casted dark vision, or darkness. Immediately, this darkness surrounds you all. And within the darkness, you guys cannot see, but there's movement around you. Like something swiftly growling at you is moving and kind of bringing you back further and further and further. Zara, you hear as the 3 of you are kind of beginning to kind of lose track in everything as you're trying to keep an eye around you, hearing this movement. Zara, in your daze, you hear behind you that gets you to stop moving.
Oh no, not. No. What? What? No. No, no. Alpha, no.
Mummy?
No.
Mother?
Mom?
I knew it!
What? Mom?
Called it.
Mom, are you there? Mom, I'm scared. It's cold. There's monsters everywhere, Mom.
Who left a child in this cave? Like, hello? Are you okay?
Sounds like a little girl.
Who's here? Where are your parents? Who are your parents? Can we help you? Where are you?
Can I yell out to them?
This sound. You don't hear the sound. You don't hear the voice.
Well, I mean,
you see the darkness.
Yeah.
You see the darkness. You can't see into this darkness, and you are sensing with your tremor sense something's moving.
Yeah, I just mean, like, can I just yell out to the group, like on the left, on the right, whatever direction I would yell to them, based off of what I feel.
What would you yell?
I would just say danger on the direction of where I feel them, based off, like, if the party's in the center of the cave, if I feel the enemy is on the left of them, I would yell, danger on the left. If I feel them on the right, danger on the right. If it's just on the top of the roof, danger straight up, just whatever direction.
Okay. Farron, Zara, and Daniel, if you can, please make perception checks.
Okay. Oh,
I love how it says
hey.
fuck yeah.
Hey, let's go!
16, 21, 19.
That is
Zara.
a nat 20, people.
Goddamn, good
Zara,
love
you are
that.
able to hear behind you. Brood. Daniel, you would hear a faint sound. What sounds like Brood. You're not able to fully make out what he's saying, but you're able to hear him behind you. Farron, you're not able to hear at all.
Yeah.
You're not able to lock onto it. But Zara, you hear Brood behind you as you're looking in the direction of the child. As the child continues to say, "Please, please come save me. I'm hurt. I'm bleeding. Please, please come help. Please." As at this point in time, the 3 of you hear doosh, 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 these heavy footfalls, claws scraping the cobblestone as it is approaching you. Something in the darkness behind you all is approaching.
What do I get with a nat 20? What exactly
Able
do I
to
get?
hear Brood
Yeah, I call out to
and
you.
make out everything he's saying.
I tell you there's danger.
Okay.
There's danger. What direction,
Okay,
Alpha? Like,
Currently, there's danger right behind them.
right, okay, so it's
Okay,
behind. So it's between
I-
me and them. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Good
I'm
info.
going
Good
to-
info.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna say somewhere behind us, like saying it to everyone nearby in case they didn't hear it. Is the voice I'm hearing coming from the same direction?
No. It's coming. If you turned and faced towards Brood, towards the mouth of the cave, from where you hear Brood at, as well as the footfalls, the child's behind you.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
But
query.
it would appear at a distance.
Query. Okay. So the creature that quote unquote casted darkness on us, like, does it work in the fact of because they casted it, they can see through it, and because it's on us, we can't? or are they outside the radius of it?
You don't know if they could see through or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I counteract the darkness by also casting darkness within the same area of us? So it's like, hey, if we can't see, neither can you, bitch.
The only way they'd be able to see if they had like double sight. Double
Not
sight
worth.
allows you, no matter what, to be able to see in darkness and magical darkness.
Hey DM, I have a
Okay.
creative idea.
I think dark vision doesn't let
No.
the user see because I have dark vision as a spell and it's not saying that you can see. It's just saying anyone with dark vision can't see and
So-
non-magical light can't illuminate.
Yeah, so dark vision cannot pierce through because it's not normal darkness like in a cave or something like that.
It's magical.
It's
Yeah.
magical darkness. So dark vision is not able to pierce through it
Yeah.
at all. The only way you can is if you have like something like an
True sight.
algification of double sight.
Yeah, or true sight. Yeah, something
Or
along
true
those.
sight,
Yeah,
yeah.
true sight, tremor sense. Tremor sense doesn't let you see through it. You can just get a better feel for yourself. DM, I do have a creative idea though. If you'd allow me to do it.
What's your idea?
I
'Cause
see.
some shit's about to happen.
Yeah, I see Zara. I feel them turn around. I feel them step around while Farron and Daniel both are still facing towards the voice, correct? So I don't feel them turn. So I know that they're still just standing where they are. So
Well, hold on. Let's clarify. Let's
Okay.
make sure to clarify.
Yeah.
Daniel, did you also turn?
No.
So I
No,
did
you're still-
clarify.
hold on,
Bear
hold
in
on,
mind, I want to quickly say I did say to the rest of the group that Brood shouted to us that there's something behind us. So it's based on how did the rest of the group react
Yeah.
to that information? Because you said only I can hear the child's voice, right?
Oh no, everyone
Oh no,
else can
everyone,
hear it.
everyone
Yeah.
else can. Okay, so
Just
how does
not
everyone
Brood and
react to that
Daniel.
information that there is like danger behind us? Do you turn around to the danger, or do you keep facing towards the voice essentially?
So yeah, so Daniel.
I'm facing towards the danger.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
so you
turned
turn
around.
around.
Okay, Farron.
Is it possible for me to turn around to face the danger, but also draw out my bow and arrow and kind of like put it like go into like a guard kind of protective stance? Because I hear a child, and I'm thinking, okay, I have to protect this kid. And Zara shouted danger behind us.
Sure. Yeah. So Brood, you would detect all three of them in turn.
Okay, so then never mind. I was because with Farron's role, you saying that they didn't hear me at all. I didn't know if they would even hear Zara tell them to turn around. I was worried Farron was still going to be facing away, and I was going to be like, vicious mockery says that if as long as I can sense them, and since using tremor sense I can see where they are, can I vicious mockery Farron to tell her to, hey dumbass, you need to turn around. There's someone behind you. And that's
Yeah.
but since Farron turned around, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah.
No.
So the reason why Farron could not hear you is because
Because the
of
low roll. That's why I was
Yeah.
going to use the vicious mockery to go around the low roll to try to help Farron out. But since Farron turns around, because Zara is able to tell them, it doesn't matter. I was just worried that even Zara, I was worried like there was like a silent spell as well as darkness, and the reason they couldn't hear me was because not only were they far away, but because everyone can't really hear each other right now. So I was worried Zara telling them, "Hey, turn around" as well wouldn't even matter. So I was going to use vicious
That's why I
mockery.
clarified.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, I wanted that. Okay, so we're all good.
So
I'll be right back as well. I have to go bathroom real quick.
okay. So Daniel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before I state that, the three of you hear immediately thuds, like one about diagonal from Favorn and a thud diagonal from Daniel. So now there's 3 sets of heavy footfalls coming at you all. So Daniel.
Isadora has a couple questions.
I have
Oh.
2 questions.
Yes.
Out of character. You said that there's like somebody had cast darkness.
Yep.
I have it's gonna sound like a dumb question, but I'm not like super keen on D&D, so I'd really like to know. What is blind sight? And
So
does
blind sight. Go ahead, ask your question.
would that be something that could be utilized to see in the darkness?
So blind sight only only gives you a specific amount of distance. So blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. Creatures without eyes, such as grimlocks and gray oozes, typically have this special sense, as do creatures with echolocation or heightened senses, such as bats and true dragons. If a monster is naturally blind, it has a parenthetical note to this effect, indicating that the radius of its blind sight defines the maximum range of its perception. So, with blind sight, you're able to actually pierce, in a sense, and Brood, correct me if I'm wrong, you're able to pierce and sense through, like, magical darkness and stuff like that, because you're naturally
Correct.
blind. It's very similar to the sight of, like, Daredevil.
A better example than Daredevil, if anyone knows the Mortal Kombat series, his name is Kenshi. Kenshi, yes.
Kenshi.
He has this exact. It's like you can see through the very essence of reality itself. It's like you're blind, but at the same time you can see. It's not like echolocation, because echolocation also exists within D&D, but it's like it's its own very essence of thing. Yeah, it's a very special. Yeah.
The blind sight is at a very minimal distance.
Correct. Yeah, usually blind sight's like 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very, very short. It's great for like if you're blinded and then someone gets right up in your face, then you're still able to see them.
Or if you're into the darkness spell.
Exactly. Yeah, it would be good for that too.
Okay. So I would like to potentially do two things.
Okay.
Isadora, well, let me just, did Brood hear what was happening in there, like with the child voice at all?
No. I only know
No?
that there's danger, and I've warned them of that, and you heard me yell that too.
Okay. I would like to use message.
Okay.
And I want to tell Faerun, Isadora's gonna tell them, how do I want to say this?
Do bear in mind, you have no idea of what is happening. All you see is darkness from within.
Yep, that's fine. I know that there's danger, like I know, like, because Brood had mentioned it. No, that's fine, because what I'm gonna say isn't going to be specific to what they're hearing. Isadora would like to tell Faerun that to be extremely careful with everything that's been happening, or that is happening in there, because she remembers when we were told before we left that the Wendigos can shapeshift, both their bodies and their voices. So if there's anything, don't give in to don't let what you're hearing or what you're potentially seeing trick you into thinking that it's something safe, because it's not.
Wait, so you're sending this to me through message so I can hear it in my head?
Yes.
Okay, so then that makes me. I forgot about that completely. So thank you for that, Isadora.
That's why I took notes.
Upon getting this message from Isadora, Faerun's gonna remember what they talked about, and can I, still holding the bow and arrow at the ready, can I turn back around and point it to where I think the voice is coming from? Like where we hear the child voice coming from? Because now I'm suspicious of the child.
Sure.
Alpha.
So, yes.
Quick thing, because I know it's something that we have done before in Maddie's campaign. I know with message, we have done it before, that if someone has the spell message and sends a message to someone, the person who receives that message can reply back. Yes. How do you do it in your campaign? Is it exactly the same? So, yeah, Faerun, you do have the option to reply back into Isadora's mind as well.
It does, yes. And it says that in the D&D Beyond 2, that you can reply back, but only I'm able to hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's already a thing. You don't even need message to do that. You can just reply back. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, in their head, it'll be like, it goes into Isadora's head, not out loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since I can do that, I'm gonna like respond back to Isidora's message and say, "Thank you. We heard a child's voice saying mom and that it was bleeding and it is scared. I am currently standing with my bow raised at like pointing at there. And there is danger behind us, but there is dark vision been cast. We cannot see anything."
Isadora would like to relay that Isadora looks at Brood, and says, I just reached out to Feyrin through message. She replied back and said that they are hearing things, what sounds to be a child, and there is darkness and they are not able to see anything, and some shit's about to go down.
And some shit's about to go down.
So, Daniel.
Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Let me check. I believe athletics, but I want to double check. Yeah, athletics.
Okay.
I am going to be. Since I can sense where this creature is, I will. Wait, how far is it from us, actually, DM? I should ask. What's the distance between me and this creature?
There, between you and the creature is probably about 65 feet.
65. Okay, I can work with that. I'm gonna raise my hand and I'm gonna wait. Wait till you're ready for me to do something with my hand raised.
Okay. I will state this is supposed to be a cinematic thing to get you into the new place. Just letting you know now. That's why you guys separated. It shocked me. But Daniel, I need you to roll athletics with disadvantage because you are blind. Feyrin.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about D&D.
Hey.
Now you're gonna have to think of something new. That's the great thing about D&D. I get to see your improv skills.
Feyrin.
Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics?
I want to say acrobatics.
Acrobatics with disadvantage, please.
Yay, love that. Oh, 7.
Okay. And Zara.
Stop blasting.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Stop blasting.
Acrobatics, please.
Disadvantage, please.
For what? Ugh, okay.
You're blind.
No excuse.
Oh!
Did I get an
Ooh.
oof?
You did get an oof.
I got an
You
oof.
got a big oof. You got an oof and a 2.
So you got a 1 and a 2. That's crazy. You rolled a 1 and a 2. That's insane.
So
Mine hasn't shown up on my screen.
Yeah.
So can I redo it?
No.
It's
saw the
not
dice.
showing up though.
I saw the dice.
It was an oof.
It was
an oof.
Okay. I got an oof. That's just rude. I claim technical
worry.
difficulties. The dice.
Don't worry,
the
Zara.
Dice were rigged. The dice were rigged.
Don't worry, Zara. I'm gonna start blasting. I'm gonna start blasting this stupid
I'm
bitch
the
in his
trash
back.
man.
Yeah. I pulled out my gun and I start blasting. Exactly.
So
it's alright. I like
will
rolling bad
need-
dice because that's how you get all the fun shit to happen.
Nah.
I will need because Daniel rolled fucking insane.
Yeah, I rolled good.
So
This guy tries to grab Daniel and just punches him in the face. Fuck you.
See, I don't know. Have you updated this month's inspirations outfit?
I have, yes.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to use
Wiles?
inspiration.
I'm about to drop a 3rd level guiding bolt on this motherfucker's back. I'm about
That's
to.
not what I wanted.
I'm gonna start blasting.
Can I, whilst this is happening, and since I know that Feyrin had responded via message, and I know that they're in danger, I would like to use my druid shape as something before going into the big darkness.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Because for some reason, the normal oh, Apparently that's new. Okay.
This is why I love D&D so much. Like, cause Alpha was
Give
like
me
planning for
fucking-
us all to go in at the same time, and now he has to deal with the fact that we're split up and we can actually like group up on this motherfucker. Like I love this is why I love D&D, because my players do the same stupid shit. Like they always fuck with me, and they always find the way to be like, well, god damn it, now I have to find a way to work with this. So this is great. I love this. Maybe we actually normally we all get kidnapped by this guy, but we'll be the one group that instead beats the shit out of him, walks into the cave with his fucking decapitated head, throw that shit on the ground and say, "Come on, fuckers, let's go."
Yeah, bear
My
with
screen
me
just
really
went
quick.
fucking
That's why I said
Oh.
bear with me real quick.
Yes.
Bro, you just blinded me.
Technical difficulties, everyone, hold on a moment. Technical difficulties.
I should
Everybody's
have
just getting
flashed
flash
away.
banged.
Wait. Alpha,
We're
why
all
did you
dead.
just flash me?
TPK'd.
Why did you just flash
End
me,
of
Alpha?
session. See you guys next week. Peace.
I mean, I don't mind flashing everyone.
Oh my god, please no.
Minus some
Whoa!
people. Minus some people.
I did it.
supposed
I
to
was
be a
the
joke.
one.
Have you
That
heard the tale of
succeeded.
Craig's mom's bush? And the night that it saved us from drones, everyone thought it was shaggy and gross.
Are you just can you please say that you're just singing this down the fucking cave?
Craig's mom lived a life of shame and despair. Everyone feared her great giant bush. I'm sorry, South Park songs live rent-free in my head. They all live rent-free in my head. I know all of them.
Carl's mom's a bitch, a big fat bitch, a biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
She's stupid,
God,
bitch. If there was a bitch, there's a bitch to all the boys and girls.
Apparently-
I'm a bitch on bitch on Wednesday and Saturday. She's
I
a bitch.
cannot do
Every day, bitch, every day, she-
there
May
yet.
I've
a
activated the
biatch.
There, I'll do this. Instead of trying to do other things, I'll do that.
Have you ever met my friend Cosmo? She's a biggest bitch. I fucking love that song. Of all
What
the
is
song
Zoe
of all
doing?
the songs from that movie, the one that sticks with me the most for some reason is "What would Brian Boitano do if he was here right now? He'd probably kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano do." I don't know why
Alright.
of all the ones, but the one about the fucking goddamn skater.
All right. So, Farron and Zara.
Mm-hmm.
Farron.
It's time. It's time to start blasting. Shot.
So, Farron and Zara, you feel these massive claws wrap around you as they lift you up and yeet you as you begin to fall. Daniel,
Yeah.
Plonk.
you feel the hands wrap around you, but you're able to
Uh-huh.
break free.
Yeah.
Gonna try it again. Athletics or acrobatics. One last
Just
time.
Athletics.
Cue the Wilhelm scream as like Zara's yeeted across the.
This is going to be disadvantage, okay?
I know.
Disadvantage as it moves to the side. Try to do it again.
I can't DM since it is another since it's a separate turn. Any shot. Oh well, never mind. Fuck me.
Hey.
That roll should still be plenty
Hey.
fine. That roll's fine.
Hey.
What's your roll?
The lower roll was a 14. That still is pretty high for fucking. I know Daniel's strength
Please.
stat's pretty good.
You got a 14.
Please.
There's a 14, like a 17. And I know Daniel's strength stat's pretty good.
This
was-
time, he grabs you
Aw.
and yeets you into the hole.
Yeah.
Bitch.
It doesn't, like,
Rude.
I'm gonna blast him.
You do not sense your allies.
Yeah, and as that happens, I'm gonna blast him. I'm guiding bolt his ass.
Right, you guiding bolt. You need to see. You do need to see where it is. Right? Oh no! Well,
Tremor sense. Tremor sense. Yeah, that's what it's for. That's the whole reason for it. Yeah, it allows me to fight in combat while being blinded. It's its whole
So
description
you're
for
not. So you're not disadvantaged. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your modifier.
Yep, D20 plus a fucking 8, because I'm a goddamn dirty cleric. Ugh. That's a
7.
that's a 15 to hit.
That misses
God damn it.
by 1.
Ah, son of a bitch. Can I-
Immediately as that blast goes past, you sense with your tremor sense these creatures disperse,
Oh.
and you currently do not sense them.
God. Well, I mean, I look at Isidore and I say, well, looks like we gotta get new allies. They died. I can only assume they died. They're not in there anymore, and neither is the thing that took them or killed them. Everything's
I
gone.
was like, well, they're fucked and fucks off.
I look at Isidore. What should we? I feel like it's a fool's errand to run in behind them after witnessing what we just Well, I mean, I witnessed. Well, I didn't really witness it. Do we? I look at Isadora. Bail? Bail?
Fucking bail.
So Isadora, because this was part of what I wanted to do. Isadora would like to. I'm really sorry that I'm turning into this because I know that you hate this. I want to turn into a giant wolf redacted.
What happened to Al Rothgar?
Oh, Spiddly Bee.
Is a spitter.
Yeah, Spiddly Bee.
Sorry, a what?
Giant
trying
wolf
to-
spider.
We're going around
I
your
was
goddamn trigger, man. We're trying to help you here.
That's why I said a giant wolf redacted.
I said Spiddly Bee. How do you not? How'd you? Should I say Tom Holland from now on? Anytime you want to say that, say Tom
I'm
Holland.
turning into a giant
Tom Holland. Tom Holland.
A wolf Tom Holland.
I'm not.
Okay, that's fine. I could pick something different.
Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield. Tobey Maguire.
Tell me
Oh, not the name. It's not the name.
No,
Right.
okay.
Right. Right.
Black Widow?
Hold on.
Black Widow.
Oh, hold on. The reason why I'm saying
No, I know.
something else,
I know.
because if you wild shape into that, I actually have to find it
That's okay.
and
Yep.
move it to
You
your
can do-
character,
Move it.
and you're gonna look like
Hey.
it. I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty
sorry.
sure Isadora, just a little. If you want a
Wolf
good one, you could
redacted.
do like maybe a mole or something. You can dig through the ground, and you also have blind sight.
So, okay. I want to do. Shit. I'm torn between two now. Okay. I would like to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Don't do snakes either. It is
I'm-
snakes
I
and
mean,
spiders.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
mean,
Nope, I got something different. A
technically-
giant crab. Turn me into a giant crab.
I mean, you
There you
can technically do snakes and spiders. It says, I think for Alpha, it's just a descriptive side. He can't be
No.
as descriptive with
Well,
them.
he has to get a
There's
picture.
pictures
wild
of the
shaping.
monsters.
Picture.
I mean,
There's
you don't have to do a picture, do you?
Yeah,
No,
because I have to
no,
turn
hold on,
into
hold
it
on,
in
hold on.
Foundry.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I actually have to move the creature. Like, I find it in the compendium. I have to move it onto their character sheet. Select wild shape. Their picture becomes that.
Oh,
Remember when I
okay.
turned
That's
into
why I'm
the
like,
T-Rex?
no.
I morphed into the T-Rex and took up like
Yeah.
6 squares of space.
So, what are you changing into?
A giant crab.
Giant crab. Okay.
Call me Eugene.
Okay, a giant crab.
I'm gonna call you a Night in Atlantic City. Is what I'm gonna call
What?
you.
What CR
I'm
rating?
gonna
can
call you
do?
fish stew.
I can do. It's 1. CR rating 1. And this is the giant crab size is 1/8.
Wait, size. What?
Wait, did you ask me the size?
No, the CR rating.
The challenge rating.
It's
Challenge rating.
1/8. It says.
Yeah, it's a 1/8.
Yeah, it's a 1/8.
Yeah, she can do it.
Mhm.
I sent
Oh,
her
I
a whole. I sent her a whole good list. I
You
think.
did send me a list.
Yeah, I sent
and
her-
I made sure
yeah.
that I picked something under 1.
Yeah, I sent her a whole
One or
good,
under.
very good list for it. The one I send to my players all the time.
Yeah. So as you guys can see now, her picture looks like a crab face. So that's why I'm like, they have pictures. I can't do that. Unless you
Yes.
want
I
me to
love it.
hyperventilate.
I see.
All right, so
Look at that little crab.
you are now a medium-sized crab.
Such a handsome crab.
Thank you.
Oh.
Right. And so, Isadora is going, and her crabby self are gonna crab walk, into the gaping hole.
Really? I look at
Yep.
the crab. I look at the crab. Crab scuttle. The little scuttle crab scuttle. And oh man, Rob,
Isadora claps her little claws as she scuttles away.
All right, you know what? You know what? This is round 2.
Exactly.
This is round 2 of me being able to attack that fucking bastard. So you know what? I'm gonna watch Isadora go in, so I get a second chance to blast that bitch from the back. All right, I'm ready. I'm watching Isadora go in, hand raised. I'm ready to blast again. I want to take a chunk of flesh out of this bitch. I'm gonna take his life whether he likes it or not.
Everybody loves a good blast from the back.
Shut the fuck up.
You just hear Zara in the distance, like she's like, "Help! Help!"
So,
Hello,
as you are making your way in, immediately they're going to try. One of them is going to try and grab you from above.
Hey, I feel it on the
a
ceiling.
claw machine?
I feel it on the ceiling. I raise my hand.
The ceiling's way too tall. You do not.
Wait, how tall is this cave?
They are large. It was just standing there. It was not moving. They disperse.
Okay.
And they stop moving. So if they stop moving, you feel nothing.
I mean, I can still feel their bodies, like it feels like I can feel shapes connected to the stone and everything. Because I have tremor sense, but I have stone cunning tremor sense. So specifically for me, anything connected to stone that isn't stone, I can feel the difference between the two. So unless their bodies are made of stone, if they're touching stone, I can see that they're different. That's the whole reason. That's what I've got.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say they were away from the mouth of the cave, but they're still within the vicinity.
Okay.
So it can literally reach over and grab. Farron? Oh, not Farron, sorry. Isadora?
Yes.
I need you, for me, please. I need to refresh my foundry real quick. See if you're gonna pop up. Your new crabby form.
Yes.
Because foundry likes to be slow.
You said refresh it?
No, for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm refreshing. See if you will pop up.
I think it's just a skill issue, Alfie. You need to get better at working with
There it is.
foundry.
You
Okay,
honestly
so
really do.
Jesus Christ.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Let me see.
I have another question to ask after that, DM.
What?
You said athletics, or what was the other one?
Acrobatics.
The spell casted was darkness, correct, DM?
Acrobatics.
Yes.
Acrobatics? Okay. Yes, the spell is the spell of darkness.
Okay, let me make sure. I want to check something.
This will not be disadvantaged because you are able to see with blind sight.
Okay. Look at my little crab.
Okay, so non-magical light can't illuminate it. Okay. So it doesn't say I need to cast the spell light. Therefore, I'm going to be able to light up this cave. Okay, got it. Cool.
I have a question. Do
Actually,
I not?
Hold on. Actually, for me, with homebrewing, light cannot pierce magical darkness.
That's what I'm saying. The spell says non-magical light. So if it's magical light,
even magical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even magical. So your acrobatics is a 12.
Why was it only a +1 and not a +3? Is it because I'm crabby?
Yes.
Got it.
All right. With that,
Bye-bye, Isadora.
you are grabbed and yeeted in the hole. Brood, you feel none of your allies.
Yeah, I don't.
Remember what I said. This is
As-
transition.
As I'm going down the hole, I'm just going whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah, well, I know that, but god damn it. This is
The
the
echoes of my scuttle.
This is the problem with hardcore
Damn
realism
it,
D&D.
Isadora,
God
you made
damn
him
it.
cough again.
So
We're
sorry.
gonna kill our poor DM.
So sorry.
Fuck.
So sorry.
Daddy's okay. Daddy's okay. Yeah.
I don't know what to do, gang, because obviously I, as the player, know this is transition, but Brood would not go in there seeing that, and I'm trying to find a justifiable reason for him to, but he doesn't see you guys as allies like that yet. He fucking's known you for 2 days.
He's
Well,
known
longer
us
than
for
that.
way longer.
Yeah, it's been longer than that.
It's like, but like what, a
Like,
week?
way longer.
Like a week? Yeah, still.
I
That's
just turned into a crab
That's a
and scuttled my way into a deep hole. If you don't get in here and come help us,
Listen.
Yeah,
I know
but
you're
you're
gay, but
selfless.
just pretend this is a man's anus.
yeah, yeah, there you go.
I'm not.
Or it's the hot ladies that you're talking about. Whoa, like
The goblins.
The
the
goblin.
goblin ladies.
Pretend it's a lady goblin butthole and just go in.
Yeah.
Brood is a
Fuck
sub.
that lady goblin pussy, okay?
Brood is a sub. He doesn't dumb. I said that he was little spooning Damien, so which means I was getting fucked. I have a.
If he's a sub, then he should. Yeah, never mind.
I'm a bitch. Brood is a cow. Is a bit of.
Say you should be a sub. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hmm.
So, Brood, I need to know. What do you do?
I'm trying to figure it out. I fucking.
Hold on, Baron. Hold on. Give him some time. This is a crucial critical moment for Brood.
Yeah, this is fucking difficult because I don't know how to justify him going into the cave. And I know I can just make him go in the cave because I'm the player and I can just say he goes in the cave. But I like playing D&D like with a realistic level of realism. Like, fuck.
I've always stated this is a hardcore campaign.
I know, and god damn it.
And what's funny is there's gonna be a lot more decisions like this in the future.
How many sessions would I have to sit out if Brood stays outside the cave and waits for them to come back?
Probably 2 or 3, but you also have no idea what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, obviously I wouldn't know, but I could still come in to record the sessions. Honestly, you might lose your healer here, guys. I'm sorry, but this situation's not really my fault. I can't justify Brood going in.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, okay?
Yeah?
Where's the rest of this?
With the length of travel and time, you being helped by your allies within the tribe of Alpha, the shaman, helping you when you were sick.
I don't know any of that. All I know is that I went in there, got sick, came out, and exploded. They didn't tell me any of that, and I don't know it.
When you were first sick, not when you had fainted, because you didn't faint at first. You traveled a little bit and then you went down.
Mm-hmm.
After the first puking.
Yeah.
And your
You
allies
sacrifice
were there,
yourself for us.
and your allies were there to try and help. You know, they tended to you, and then when you passed out, even though your character doesn't know it, as they had helped you, helping you in the combat of the ruin.
That combat. Don't make me think about that combat.
Would Brood. Give me a second, Maddie, okay? Would Brood consider remaining outside without any knowing or knowledge what awaits those who have been there for Brood?
See, the thing is Brood, to Brood's knowledge, they're dead already. And Brood's not a risk taker. If someone's already dead, he knows as a soldier that you have to make certain calls. You have to, like, sometimes if it's a situation you can't win, you gotta sacrifice a squadron and you gotta fall back. Like,
Let me ask you this. You would sense them fall. You would sense them land, okay? With your tremor sense, because it's actually not that far of a drop. Like none of you guys are getting damaged.
Oh.
I have a
Oh,
quick idea
okay.
as well.
Okay, yeah, lead with that. That if I can still feel them with my tremor sense,
You
and
feel them, yes.
Oh,
You're not-
okay,
you're not like-
yeah.
When I first stated that you don't feel them anymore, is because they were lifted up and thrown.
I thought this
So
was
they
like
weren't touching you.
I thought this was an Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole situation where they're falling
No.
and falling. They might not take any damage, but they're just falling and falling, and I have no idea.
No.
Okay, so yeah, me knowing they're not dead. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll go in. I guess.
Okay. Because if you still decided to stay out there, it's fine. That's your decision. That's your character.
Yeah, yeah. If I feel them though, that does Brood. They're not dead yet. He wouldn't sacrifice a squadron of alive soldiers. It's more of a situation of like if he sees like 7 out of 9 people are dead, and it's like gonna get more people killed to just run in to try to save 2 who are still left. He's not gonna make that call. He's a smart soldier, and it's sad, but it's realistic for a soldier. So. Yeah, I'll go in, yeah. For Hephaestus! And I charge in.
You charging in?
Yep.
Okay. As you charging into the darkness.
And I'm just hand forward, whole time, cantrip, firebolt, cantrip, firebolt, cantrip, firebolt, 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 firebolt.
You are blasting.
Just nothing. Just obviously, I'm not aiming at anything. Just fucking. Bah, 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 bah.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Motherfucker, you're asking me like choosing between a -1 and a -1. I guess.
So which one you want to do?
They
both negatives.
Actually, no. Actually, my athletics is a +4. Never mind athletics. Let me take that one. Fuck, I thought my athletics was garbage.
Athletics, please.
Shit. Normal, cause tremor sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Come on, let me hit at least one of them. Let me hit at least one of them. I go blast. I got a 21.
Yep.
Come on.
You are immediately grabbed and yeeted.
Ah, god damn it. 21. Damn it.
So as you begin falling,
Still
it's
blasting.
probably like
Still blasting.
6 foot fall, like 6-7 foot fall. As you just land on the ground, you guys find yourselves as light begins to appear within, kind of overshadowing and illuminating this area.
I'd like to say for everyone as they see this happen, or I don't know if y'all really see it, but you more than likely hear it. This fireball, 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 fireball. I land, I hit the ground. Fireball, fire! I'm still just shooting firebolts into the air helplessly, and I turn around, I look at, I see all of you guys. Fireball. One more time. So, you're all alive. I definitely wasn't contemplating going back to the guild and saying we failed.
Am I still a crab?
Yes, you are.
Crabby!
Oh yeah.
So as you all have landed, kind of trying to get yourselves up, Farron, you land on your back. Oh no, you land on your stomach. You kind of roll over. You see Rothgar kind of coming down at you.
Oh shit.
As he lands down.
I must have misheard that. Did I hear Rothgar's going down on Farron?
Falling down.
Oh!
Falling.
Oh! I was so confused. I was beyond confused.
I wish he would go down on me, but he's probably not to that point yet.
My bad.
He would land one knee on one side of Farron's waist, a foot or a paw on the other side, as he has a fist down right beside Farron's head. And he's just looking down at her.
I'm just gonna like look up at him, wide fucking eyed, like, well, this is definitely something.
He's gonna go ahead and
Hi,
get up
puppy.
immediately.
Before he gets up, before he gets up, can I command flirt him? I want to command him to flirt with Farron.
Isadora's gonna clap her claws together and be like,
Hey, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help Faerun.
Wait, it's like this.
yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
Upon that, I'm just gonna like be like,
Command. No. You know. No.
Alright.
Fuck. Command flirt. I want to do command love.
Oh my god.
I'm trying. I'm helping you in the long
Oh.
run. I'm looking for the long run helping for Faerun. I'm trying to get them married.
Brood.
Yeah, idiot.
Brood, just let me do it on my own.
Cast your spell if you want to do it.
Let me
Oh.
do it on my own.
Do it.
All right, Faerun. If you want me not to, hey, he's giving me a chance here. If you want me not to take it, I'll walk away. But I'm just saying.
let me do it on like I want him to love me of his own free will. I don't want any like spells to kind of like change his hand and if he's gonna love me and marry me, I want him to love me and marry. If you catch my drift.
So as you all begin to stand, getting yourselves up and everything, you hear at a distance away. You're not able to see them. Brood, you're able to sense them though, with your tremor sense. As the voice says,
Welcome to my lair, pitiful creature. How sweet you smell. Fight my alpha. Fight my Wendigos and survive. Only then will I allow for you all an audience.
and at that point in time, yes, Farron?
Did he say we smell sweet?
Yes.
I would
Can
also
I see him?
No. I've already stated you cannot, but Brood is able to sense them.
I would also like to say, as soon as
I'm just gonna look up and like kind of make a face and be like, "Did you just call us sweet? You're talking to a band of warrior people who've not showered in like a week. You think we smell sweet? I think we're fucking stanky. Okay, we need a bath."
Go ahead, Daniel.
I have holy water.
Mom, Atlantic cap up. Or cap down.
Guys.
You're cutting in and out, Daniel. We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
I said we have holy water. We're not fucked after all.
Okay. Brood, you were trying to say something.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
as soon as I hear those voices start and I sense them, wings sprouted instantly, so I have them ready for combat.
Okay. Immediately, like everyone feels this, but Brood, you really feel this as a massive puncture emanates from the ice underneath in this general direction. As you see these two sets of claws, large claws, getting up. As you see, standing up, I'm only going to show one picture because it are the same. These Wendigos.
Ooh, those are badass.
Along with a massive explosion of ice sprouts out. As you see, this massively large Wendigo climbs out from the ice.
Ooh.
As it looks like that.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Now, I will ask this question from all of you. Do you want the combat now? Or at the beginning of next session?
Could we start it? Do you think we're gonna finish it? I don't think we could finish it by this session. Could we at least start it? Like
That's up to everyone else, especially for Zara. Because Zara is at a very much later time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like 2:15 for me. See,
They do not have a lot of HP. I will tell you that right now.
I would say if it's not going to be heavily long, and a lot of people want to do it, I'm free to I'm happy to do it.
You all
I
know me.
also know Brood. I also know Brood.
You
You're
all
itching for combat.
you all know me. If combat's there, I'm ready to do it. I don't care. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Obviously, that's your decision.
Daniel. Same question.
I'd rather save it for next time.
Okay, would you want to start it or start it next session?
Start it next session.
Okay, so you're opting to start it next session. Faerun?
I would say I kind of want to start it next section as well. Just because, like, if we stop, like, in the middle of the battle, we might lose track of, like, everything we did. And it might be weird to kind of recap that. So I feel like starting, like, right off with a battle would be kind of like a great way to start the session.
Okay. Isadora?
I agree. And I'm kind of like I've been like feeling like hot garbage. So I think for me, like ending it on a somewhat early night, I'm actually really okay with. And I agree. I think starting it off next session would be a really good way to get the campaign going. Everybody's ready. It's something like super exciting. It's a good way for everybody to just kind of jump in.
Well, I'll say this here and now. You may feel like hot garbage, but you never look like hot garbage there.
Oh my
Isadora.
god!
You just look
amazing.
hot.
Stop!
You always look amazing.
Yeah.
You don't look like hot garbage. You just look hot.
I love you guys so much.
So with that, with the majority, I will go ahead and end the session here. Beginning of next session, we will have combat. And I will state this here and now. Some things are gonna happen come next session based on dice rolls.
I'm a crab.
I can't wait. Zara?
Yes.
With what we talked about, I need you to do me a favor and make sure to send that to me in a message. So that way you have it and I have it. Okay?
Okay.
Before session.
Well, we're at the end of this session, so we're gonna probably have to talk about it after this session just to re-clarify what I need to type into a message because I don't know what you're on about at this point. Okay. Like the exact information you're on about that you need to know.
That's fine. So with that, we will end the session here with all of you facing these 3 Wendigos. I will state this here and now. This right here is the Wendigo Alpha.
Yay.
Yes, Faerun?
Cool. So I have a question. How's this
You cannot
gonna
seduce
work?
him.
No. It's a Wendigo. It looks badass as fuck, but I want my puppy. For Damiana, how, like, if he comes back next session, like, if he's, like, ready to go and everything, how are we gonna, like, reintroduce him back?
He's been
because
here.
he was gone this whole entire.
He's been following us.
I would say Damiana has been following.
Yeah.
He's just been silent, not really communicating or anything like that. He's with you guys.
Oh yeah, that sounds like Damiana anyway. That's about right for the character. No,
Fair.
Alpha, just throw in some things about boobs and you're good.
He was out fondling a woman's breasts all night. There you go.
Ogling himself, just looking down and just doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hold on, I can't do that.
I can.
You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh no, I'll show them free on YouTube. If you like this, if this makes you subscribe, yo, here you go.
I love how you got more titty than me.
I am
This is
200.
kinda sad.
I'm 220 pounds. I'm a fat bastard. Okay.
I'm 90. I got no titty.
I'm so flat chested. It's not even funny. Anyways,
You're a guy.
I got C's. Yeah, I got C's.
I got double A's.
I'll lend out my boobs. I'll give you some. Please.
Girl, give me.
Take
Give
some.
me.
So,
Take some, Jess. Don't worry.
with this,
Baby girl.
session. I will go to each individual. Actually, no, Brood.
Yes.
You want
And the recording, because that is only for live viewers to get to see. All right, as always, we have reached the end of today's recording. Thank you guys so much for coming out, all of you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. And as always, if you enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more, I host my own sessions every Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. On Fridays and Sundays, we meet from 4 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturdays, we meet from 2 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I've been your host, the D&D Orphan, signing off to all of you guys, and I'll see you all next time.